Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and for the third time today, we are live here on YouTube. This time, it's a bit more special because we got my dad here. My dad is here. We're going to talk about the Tyson Fury fight, as well as all things boxing for the next, I don't know how, until my phone dies, pretty much. We're at 98%, so we're good to go.
We're talking boxing. That is better than coffee.
It's better than coffee. It's 3:16 a.m. here in South Florida. We are parked at one of the
Hollywood Beach.
We're just chilling right now.
Yeah.
So you guys do me a favor, as you guys are funneling in here before you start shooting off the mouth, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Let us know what city, what state, what continent you are watching from, if you are watching from anywhere. And yeah, please comment something, by the way, too, because I'm streaming from my other app. So like, I want to know that people are here, because it doesn't actually tell me how many people are live watching us.
Yeah, just basically he's testing it out, see how, I mean, you guys seen earlier.
Well, I know how it works. Once they comment, it's going to pop up right there.
Okay.
But I haven't seen any comments as of yet.
I will give it some time.
Give it some time.
Yeah.
But I love, you got the orange juice here, because,
Vitamin C,
we've been working very hard here on True School for editing and
you gotta take that vitamin C, you don't get sick, so the germs don't knock you out, you knock them out, So there's a lot of things going on in boxing. This past weekend was no different. We had the Gypsy King come out there, and just like Al Capone in Las Vegas, Nevada, came out with a bang, and he really impressed me with the win he had, even though people say he wasn't a big opponent who he fought, even though he was ranked number 2. I liked his movement. I liked he was very aggressive, and he didn't stop. And I think, I'm going to say it again, a lot of heavyweights are going to have a problem with Tyson, because of the way his movement is defensive in the corner. You can't just hit him. He's always missing back and forth. So it was a great win for him, and we'll see what's up for him. Hopefully they have the rematch with Bronze Bomber if he beats Ortiz.
Absolutely. It was a really good debut. Like I mean, you gotta like we knew Tom Schwartz was what he was. Like, we knew he wasn't the creme de la creme of the division. I was saying it the whole week. I was saying this fight reminds me of when he fought Christian Hammer.
Right.
The fight before he fought Klitschko, and I even said Tom Schwartz is not even as good as Christian Hammer, and Tyson Fury sparks Christian Hammer, so he's gonna absolutely iron out Tom Schwartz, and that's what he did.
Yeah, and then what I've heard was that Tom Schwartz never fought anybody in the same level as Tyson Fury, or anybody in that level. So his record was misconstrued. People don't understand that his record was nice, but he fought like C level or maybe B level.
He never,
fighters,
no. Right? He's not even fighting anybody as good as Joe Miller, let alone Tyson Fury.
Yeah, so
it was it was like climbing Mount Everest.
Right.
For him,
so it was a big move for him, and the big giant, the Gypsy King, just came out there and did what he had to do. Took him out in 2 rounds. Bring on the next opponent, which most likely will probably be Wilder, like I say, if he wins, if he beats Ortiz. And something about the Lineal champion. Yeah. And my son was telling me that people are discrediting Gypsy King from not being the Lineal champion because it was taking a couple of years break from boxing because of his illness. And they're saying that who said Andy Reid? You said, or Joshua?
I've heard some people say that Andy Reid was a lineal champion, or that there is no lineal champion. I've heard either that there is no lineal champion or that Andy Reid is the lineal champion.
Well, you take it how you want to take it. Everybody has said it. The commentators have said it. Lineal champion means you beat the best who was the best.
You beat the man who was the man.
Yeah, you beat the man who was the man. So the last person to do that was Tyson Fury. So everybody got to go through Gypsy King, whether they like it or not.
I think people are just discrediting it more than ever because they just don't like it.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Even Eddie
Hearn, don't like him, or
even Eddie Hearn was discrediting Gypsy King when he was talking, and he was talking all that. Eddie Hearn was saying, "Oh, the lineal doesn't mean anything. Doesn't have a belt. It means something. It means he beat the best. That was the best. He beat the man who was the man. So look at it however you want. You don't have to have no belts. You need to get in the ring, and you'll find out why he's the lineal champion."
There you go. Yo, could somebody please do me a favor? Someone, if I don't know if anybody's watching this right now. Someone please comment, like, cause I'm going a bit crazy over here trying to figure out if
it's working.
If I know if I'm public, cause I don't know, like.
Yeah, right.
I'm not sure.
I mean,
because they pop up right there. It usually pops up right there.
the comment.
The comments pop up right there, but I can't really tell because I'm not.
Well, like I said, we're putting this stab.
The only way I'm gonna find out is if I exit out of this thing, but I'm not sure what's gonna happen if I exit out of this thing.
Oh wow, okay. And my phone's obviously not working. Got knocked out, so it wouldn't help you.
We'll make it do what it do, though.
Yeah,
we'll make it do what it do.
And I mean, like I said, as far as Tyson, congratulations to him. He went to Nevada, did what he had to do, and bring on Wilder, because he'll be ready.
Okay. I want to ask you this. Did you have a chance to see Fury's entrance?
No, I didn't see it, but I love. He had the American flag, the Uncle Sam type thing. It just only Fury would come out with some craziness like that, but it was beautiful. I liked it. Someone
said earlier on one of my lives, they said Tyson Fury is more American than Andy Ruiz and Deontay Wilder, because they said Andy Ruiz is claiming Mexico, and Deontay Wilder would probably kneel for the national anthem.
Hey, I wouldn't disagree with that, but I also want to say that, case in point, he's probably more popular than both of them
in America.
Yeah.
Well, it is worth noting, you got to consider with Tyson Fury, he's not a proven draw here in America.
Yeah.
He's only had 2 fights before this in America. The first one being with Steve Cunningham in 2013-14.
Yeah.
And then the last one against Wilder. And he sold 9,000 tickets.
So how did he do in this last fight? No?
I'm saying this one right here. He sold 9,000 tickets last night. He didn't sell out the MGM Grand, but he sold 9,000 tickets, which is a good start when you consider he fought Tom Schwartz. Listen, I'm a boxing fan. I cover this almost every day, and I barely know Tom. Unless you're someone like Mr. Boxing today.
Yeah.
And big shout out to Mr. Boxing
that's
today.
it. That's right.
Unless you're someone like him, you're not gonna know who the hell Tom Schwartz is.
Yeah, I mean, Tom Schwartz, it looks like he came from a gumball machine, for all you know, and pick a number and that's it, pick it out of a hat, and that was it. So I mean, for what, like, I think he's gonna his fan base is gonna build even more as the fights get better and better. Like you said, once the better opponents come in there, you'll see his fans come out and support him the way they should. So yeah.
They were saying his next fight, I think it's either late September or early October. He's rumored to fight at Madison Square Garden. And just so you know, he fought at Madison Square Garden, but he didn't fight he fought in the theater. He fought Steve Cunningham in the theater for his American debut in the 7,000-8,000 seat theater. But if he fights wherever he fights at the Garden, it'll be at the Garden, so it'll be his Madison Square Garden debut, the same place where Anthony Joshua got ironed out by Andy Ruiz Jr.
That'd be
and there actually are 2 rumored opponents.
Yeah.
One of them is Kubrat Pulev.
Okay.
And the other one is Jarrell Miller.
I don't know if Pull's gonna come back to the States after
that's what I said. The other one is Jarrell Miller. If you don't know, Jarrell Miller was actually at the fight last night.
Yeah.
Him and Fury talked a little bit.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what was said, but they were seen talking to each other.
Right.
He also posted a picture on his Instagram of Bob Arum, and he said he's talking to Top Rank.
I seen that. I seen that on Instagram. So yeah. So
what would you make of that? If that was his next fight, what would you make of that? Tyson Fury versus Jarrell Miller.
I still think Tyson Fury will win, and I think he's a lot quicker than Baby Miller, and he'll tire out Baby Miller. And then another thing that's gonna affect Baby Miller. He's coming back from that controversy, so all that mental part of what's happening, even though you think he's forgotten, I'll bring a flashback to him, because he'll remember that he should have been the one in the ring with Joshua and not that. So I think all that come into play. It's just for him. He's trying to step up and do what's right. But I'm gonna tell you right now, with Fury, it's a gimme. Fury's gonna win that fight.
There was a story that came out a couple months ago when Fury was going on a rant. He said he put down Joe Miller 4 times in sparring.
Well, if he did that in sparring, just imagine what he'll do live.
Yeah, he's an under the lights fighter, man. Yeah, he's definitely an under the lights fighter.
I mean, people keep discrediting Fury for his power. They don't think he has enough power, knockout power, but don't get it twisted.
I don't think so.
I think what he does, he uses his quickness, his speed to move around the ring.
I wouldn't be surprised if he stopped Wilder in the rematch.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Listen.
He buzzed Wilder a couple times in the first fight. People forget that.
I think when Fury fights Wilder this time, he's going to be 10 times better than he was in the first fight.
He's going to get schooled.
And he's hungry, and now he's got that big contract, and Wilder's just talking and talking. I'm going to tell you right now, Fury's going to beat him down. I mean, but he better not sleep on Ortiz. Ortiz, he's gonna be there. Gonna put him to the test too, because he's almost that old man Ortiz, like my son said, he's eating too many bananas in the jungle. He almost stopped him. So, and that was old man Ortiz. Imagine this 29-year-old, how old is Fury? 29-year-old getting in the ring with him again.
You think
he's gonna be more hungrier too, because he got robbed. So he's gonna make sure this time.
Put the exclamation point.
Yeah, because I still say, even with the knockout, and I still feel this way, Fury won that fight.
He did. You know what's funny is Fury, by his own admission, said recently in the build-up to the fight for the Tom Schwartz fight, he said that he thinks himself he took the Wilder fight too early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But he still won. He still looks so damn. He looked amazing in the Wilder fight.
He looked great. I mean, cause nobody expected that. Like you said, everybody thought he was gonna be an easy walk in the park, and it's not. You know. So yeah. So, you know, kudos to Fury, and people can say whatever they want about that man, but that man's not afraid to fight anybody.
Nope.
So people better get ready for him, because the Gypsy King's coming to the U.S. Has come to the U.S. and he's gonna make a name for himself here.
Absolutely. And I honestly, I didn't think there was. I really didn't think I could love Tyson Fury more than I already love the guy. But when I saw him in that Star Spangled Banner, I saw him in those stars and stripes, I said, Jesus.
Only him would do something like that. You know.
You know what's crazy? You know Wilder, when he saw that, like in his house, like let's say if Wilder was watching ESPN Plus, he probably saying, "Dang, why did I think of that first?"
Yeah, or something. Oh, you know what I mean?
Because he's the American. Why did he think of that first?
Yeah, no clue. He's airless. I mean, he's clueless, just like his team. I like the part. I'm not that he's singing to his wife, but the way he sings and everything in the ring is all call attention, but it works. Like, who will come out? I mean, his wife knows already he loves her.
Yeah.
Shit.
Does she?
He just tapped it. He just tapped it and got another baby.
Yeah.
So I mean, and they're happy and everything, but I guess he just want to keep it real. But because at the same time, you don't know who's on the side, what's going on. You know what I mean? With a Gypsy King. So, you know, he got to keep his wife intact till he loves her. And I just love the music. I love his singing. I love everything what he says.
Oh, there you go. Finally a comment, so I don't have to worry anymore.
Yeah.
My main man, Bum City, says, BFF, Bruce Vane, Matchroom, Bruce Vane put out a video saying that Fury admitted AJ would whoop him. Oh, he's probably... So, there's this guy on YouTube.
Yeah.
You probably heard it, me listen to his videos.
Okay.
Because he doesn't do videos like on camera, but
Okay, I got you.
So if you heard his voice, you would know who I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
But he apparently, according to my main man Bum City, he said, that's a good name, Bum City. He said that Fury admitted that AJ would whoop him because there was this interview on British radio a couple years ago when Anthony Joshua was a prospect coming up, that Anthony Joshua apparently got the better of Fury in sparring.
Wow.
When he was younger. So people who don't like Fury and they and want to discredit him, they say, oh well, look what Fury said about AJ. He was bigging him up and saying he put him down in sparring. Yeah. So it looks like Bruce Vane has, for whatever reason.
Yeah. I don't honestly. I can't take nothing seriously that Fury says, because a lot of it is like a lot of attention getter, and he just likes to hype up everything and get on people's underneath everybody's skin, and just to get them going in the mind game. And so I don't believe nothing he says. I mean, it could have happened, yeah. Okay, kudos to Joshua, but ask him that question today. See what he tells you.
Yeah, it's true. Betty Boop, what's up, champ? Shout out to Dave Allen. I know you like Dave Allen.
Sweet.
Shout out to Dave Allen.
The Rhino. Yeah, the Rhino's coming. Yeah.
But
yeah, so I mean, so you can't always just like worry about how they sparred or what happened in sparring, but I think right now, if you ask Fury who will he beat Joshua, he'll tell you straight up, I'll beat every bum that's out there. All bums.
They're all bums.
He always says that. That's just like Joshua says to this day. Fury's favorite thing is, oh, they're all bums.
They're all bums.
They're all bums.
Those big
those are. Yeah. So that's how he is, and I seriously think that if anybody gets in the ring with Fury, they're in trouble. Even when we were doing the interview with Stacey McKinley, he said the only problem that he will have if his champion
Trevor Bryan,
Trevor Bryan, was Fury. Everybody seen, and he gave in detail why. He said his style and everything he has.
He's awkward, very herky jerky. I think it's very worrying too. I think it's very worrying too, because if you go back, for those of you listening, I don't know how many people. Yeah. Can you guys do me a favor? I can't see how many people are like. How many people are here right now? I don't even know.
We don't know.
We don't know. But what I wanted to say was, if you go back and watch the Emmanuel Stewart interviews, one thing Emmanuel always said was, if he used the word if Tyson Fury gets on a consistent training program and regimen, he will be the next dominant force in boxing along the lines of Vladimir Klitschko and Lennox Lewis.
That's crazy.
But he said only if he got into a consistent training program.
Yeah, and he has.
He didn't do that early in his career.
No.
And by his own admission, he didn't.
No.
Now he is. Now you're beginning to see the fruits of it, of him training.
Yeah.
And you're seeing how much more sharper he is. And my man Bums, he says 4 here are watching right now. Yes, there's 4 people.
Thank you.
Let's go,
Let's
champ.
go.
Let's go, champ.
Like I say, this is better than coffee. This is the best thing to talk about boxing. I mean, Fury overcame a lot, and you gotta give him props for that. And I think he actually motivated himself from
It's raining outside. You guys can hear.
Yeah, we're hearing. He actually motivated himself to make a change in his life and do what is right. And right now, I would be any opponent. I don't care who it is. I'd be afraid to get in the gym in the ring with him because of the fact that right now his confidence level is so high.
It's at an all-time high.
And he's been through so much that there's nothing you can do. You can come in the ring with an armor suit or a grenade or tanks or whatever. I guarantee you he'll tear your ass up either way because his motivation and his confidence is so high and he believes in what he says and he doesn't care what anybody else says. And that's how he is. He's a gypsy. He doesn't care. He said, I'm going to come from way back and I'm going to stick to that. So when he talks all that stuff, a lot of his mind games, my son tells me he does it to get people's skin and it's worked every time. Because what we said about boxing, how many more mental than...
Yeah. Well, boxing is 90% mental.
Yeah. So,
95% mental, really.
So Tyson already knows that. So if he knows he can get you in your head, he already won the first fight.
Yeah. And honestly, man, like I've said it for a while, I think he's the best heavyweight in the world. That's why when if you guys remember, you guys think I was hating when I said this. I used to say all this Joshua Wilder talk, it's a waste of time because Fury's gonna slap both of them up. Haven't I been saying that for a long time? So
he's been saying it way back when he was still
fat. I was saying that when he was
making
fat.
Interviews on IFL and saying that
he could barely talk.
Yeah, I can't do this. Brennan says, I don't care what anybody tells me, he's still the best heavyweight.
And if he comes back,
he's even it's crazy.
70% of what he was.
Yeah,
he's slapping everybody up. Yeah.
Who do they want to? Who do you guys want to fight Fury next? I know everybody says the obvious is Bronze Bomber, but I mean, do you want him to fight Joshua to correct what they say that Josh knocked out inspiring? Who would you like to see Fury fight? Even though we already know the clear point will be Bronze Bomber. And what's funny, my son was telling me that, and it's true what my son was telling me about the heavyweight division. Everybody's sleeping on Usyk.
Everyone's kind of forgot. Usyk is the forgotten. I mean, technically he's not a heavyweight yet because he hasn't made his debut.
Right. But when he does,
but literally, nobody's talking about Usyk anymore.
Yeah.
Because he pulled out of his fight, and then Joshua got knocked out.
Yeah.
And then Reed's now a champion.
Wow.
And then now, you got Dillian White versus Oscar Rivas coming up, which would be a good fight.
I can't wait for that
You
fight.
got Fury doing his thing. You got Wilder with a devastating. So he's kind of been like lost in the fold. But we can't forget about Alexander Usyk.
Can't sleep on him.
We can't forget about him.
He's gonna be a force to reckon with.
Bring on the gym sweeper, Dillian White. Tyson Fury called. Just so you don't know, Tyson Fury called Dillian White the gym sweeper in his most recent IFL interview.
Oh yeah. Listen, man, Dillian White is good. Dillian White got power, but Dillian White didn't step up when he could have stepped up and fought Joshua also, because of money issues or whatever the case, and he could have had those 3 belts. Who knows?
You think with like Dillian White, if he's able to get past Rivas, do you think like absolutely 100% he deserves a Wilder title shot?
Oh, yeah.
He's been the number 1 contender for over 500 days.
Yeah.
It's actually getting ridiculous at this point.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day,
Eddie Hearn's gonna sue them if they don't give him a title shot.
Yeah, but at the same time, a lot of times when there is fights, the first thing that Dillian White wants to talk about is money. He's got enough money. You get them belts, you're gonna make more money anyways. And back to, we cut this off. My son was telling me that Pulev might be
Kubrat Pulev might be Tyson Fury's opponent for his next fight in New York.
I don't think what happened to him was Susan, whatever her name,
Jenny Sushi.
Jenny Sushi. I don't know if he wants to come back and do all this bullshit over here in the U.S. with the politics and everything. But if he does, it'd be a good fight.
Yeah, Pulev is good. Pulev is a name. He's a solid heavyweight. I mean, I think he would get hurt badly against Tyson Fury.
Yeah, and we heard about Povetkin. What's going on with him? Anything? Not much, right? No, he's quiet. Just quiet right now.
I want. Dave Allen said if he beats David Price, he wants to fight Povetkin next.
Ooh, I don't know about that one.
A lot of people are saying even though Dave Allen is still like,
Yeah, the Rhino.
even though he's younger than Povetkin and Povetkin's almost 40, a lot of people say, oh, Povetkin will still iron him out.
Wow. I don't know. I mean, he's a young cat. Povetkin's in his 40s or 30s or whatever.
Dre the Great, what's up, champ?
What's up, guys?
James Davis says Fury versus White would be a good fight, but never going to happen due to promotional.
Who, Fury and who?
Fury versus Dillian White.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, a lot of it I think is more Bob Arum though. Brown was like that, so he'll drag his and now more or less now that he got him as his cash cow. Let's put it that way. He's gonna dictate who fights who. Just the way it is. It sucks, you know.
So you know, expect to see if Oscar Rivas beats Dillian White.
Oh my God, that'd be a shocker.
It wouldn't be a shocker.
You don't think so?
Oh, no, fucking punch his ass off.
I know.
He's a good heavyweight.
Yeah, but people don't give enough credit for it.
I mean, his only quality opponent is Brian Jennings. He hasn't and now Dillian White.
Yeah.
But he's dangerous. He's always been a dangerous heavyweight.
Oh man, when I seen that fight, I didn't think it was nothing. And all of a sudden I seen him throwing bombs.
Pop, pop. Goodbye, Jennings.
Yeah, gone.
Now Jennings has to fight Joe Joyce.
Joe Joyce's gonna win that one.
You see Brian Jennings? Brian Jennings changed his name on Instagram to the UK Killer.
But whatever motivation he needs to beat anybody, because he gonna need it. He goes for Philly.
Fury's on BT Sport. Dillian White is on Sky Sports. Yep. It is what it is, man.
Oh wow! But that's just the what do you call it, the contract.
TV contract.
Yeah, TV contract. But they can get behind. They can get through that and actually.
That fight's big enough in the UK.
Yeah.
To get beyond that, I think. They can do they can do a dual broadcast.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna make money either way. Even Joshua, I still say Joshua will still sell out anywhere right now in the UK with his losses. You don't think so? Because you were saying that the British will turn on real quick.
Who, Joshua?
Anybody else?
I know. I just hear some of these British fans say that now that Joshua lost, he's gonna get treated like Ricky Hatton. So apparently, when Ricky Hatton lost to Floyd, when he was undefeated, because before he lost to Floyd, Ricky Hatton was like huge. Like if you don't know how big Ricky Hatton was, watch the Floyd fight and just listen to the UK crowd.
Wow.
You think it was crazy when Joshua came here? You should fucking see when Ricky Hatton came to Vegas.
Wow.
It was insane. It was like fucking Goodison Park.
Yeah. So for
like
the British, I mean, I don't think that everybody has a second chance. That's just the way it is. And yeah, it was disappointing to see Joshua get his ass whooped the way he did, but boxing just humbled him. You can't sleep when you go in the ring, and regardless of the reason. But I think this time around he's going to be a hungry lion, and he's going to make it. And he even said he wants to come to New York and redeem himself. Come on, man. He ain't trying to run away. He's trying to redeem
Eddie Hearn
himself.
wants him to go to the UK.
Yeah, because the UK.
Selfishly, I want him to go to the UK because I'll be there if the rematch happens.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean that's good too. But I'm saying like that's great because he's gonna sell more seats, put more seats in the seats. But honestly, I gotta respect Josh for what he's saying. Another fighter would just hide from that.
Yeah, he's handling things like a man.
Yeah, he said it. I've been through a lot. People don't know how long it took me to be champion. Nobody gave me nothing. What we always say, he beaten a lot of titles at less than 22 years old.
He unified the division and defended his belt multiple times, and half the time that Fury and Wilder.
Yeah, so
he's only been pro for 5 years. Fury and Wilder have been pro for like 10 years.
So you gotta give respect to that.
Going on 11.
Yeah, you gotta respect to that. So so you can't take that away from him. And if he feels okay, Eddie Hearns, you don't want it at MSG or Barclays or whatever, but I want to go back. I want to redeem myself, get my belts, and then we can have a next fight in the UK.
That's right.
I have to respect a champion like that. Floyd didn't do that.
Yeah, a lot of you guys are saying that Fury would school White. I would have to agree with you guys. I don't see Dillian White being able to do anything with Tyson Fury other than landing that big left hook. But man, Bach says Chisora versus White won. Chisora arguably won that fight. Yeah, that was a very
Wow. Oh yeah.
One of the fight of the years, and I thought Chisora won.
How about the one that's coming up now with Chris Herolia and who?
Adam Kanaki.
Kanaki turned down the. This is what killed me about Kanaki. Bennett told me that he turned down the offer from Joshua.
He turned down the Joshua offer.
And he could have been in the same place as Ruiz. But he didn't do. And he's a puncher. I thought he was a puncher.
Yeah, and he's fighting Chris Arreola now. He's fighting Chris Arreola.
Yeah.
Washed Chris Arreola.
That's crazy. He had an opportunity to do the same thing with Ruiz. And if you look at him when I first,
now he's calling out Ruiz.
Is he?
Yeah.
Punk. He didn't want to get in there with Joshua, but he wants to go in there.
They asked him about. I'll never listen until he does something significant in the division. He's never gonna live this down. They asked Adam Kanaki, "Do you want to fight Anthony Joshua?" He's like,
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
So-
now he missed an opportunity. Now he's gonna fight this guy. I mean, Christian, he's not as he fights, but he's not all.
I'm trying to figure out who Derek Chisora is supposed to fight somebody.
I don't know. I haven't checked up on that. Yeah, I haven't checked up on who he's fighting next.
I gotta figure out who.
I like Chisora.
Yo, can someone refresh my memory? Derek Chisora just got a fight announced. I can't remember who it was against. Can someone tell me who he's fighting? Because I wanted to talk to him about it. It was a notable opponent, but I can't remember who it was. Who is Derek Chisora fighting next?
It was a notable heavyweight.
Yeah, it was notable heavyweight. I can't remember it right now.
From the UK or from the US?
It wasn't from the. I believe it was someone from the UK. I can't remember who it was.
Wow.
Yo, someone in the comments, let me know.
Probably,
Derek Chisora is fighting somebody, but I forgot who it was, and I'm using my phone right now, and his phone's fucked up.
Yeah. So.
Archer Spilka. He's supposed to fight Archer Spilka,
Yeah.
the guy that knocked out Deontay Wilder. Have you seen Archer Spilka fight much?
No, he knocked out Wilder.
No. Wilder knocked him out.
Okay. Yeah.
But that was Wilder's second or third title defense.
Okay.
And that was one of his. Believe it or not, see, people forget about this fight because they see Wilder fight bums. Spilka was actually one of Wilder's tougher fights, and Spilka's a funny fighter because he's one of those guys when you look at it, if you just go on box fights, he's lost pretty much all his big fights.
Jeez.
But if you watch him fight,
you would think
no, if you watch him fight, he's better than his record indicates.
What is he? He gets tired out or what?
No, he just gets caught, which is like every fight is something different. So like,
Yeah.
he lost his first big loss of his career. He fought when Brian Jennings was a contender.
Right.
He was actually the favorite to beat Brian Jennings.
Okay.
And Brian Jennings upset him because Brian Jennings outworked him.
Wow.
When he was younger. And that was like the first big win for Brian. That's probably Brian Jennings, in my opinion, that's probably Brian Jennings' best win.
Wow.
When he upset Archer Spilka. Then when he fought Wilder.
Right.
He was actually outboxing Wilder for like 9 rounds.
What happened? Wilder came with that right.
Bang. He came lunge for bang.
Good night, Irene.
Stretcher. Put him on the stretcher. Put him in the hospital.
That right hand, boy, is devastating.
Okay. And then he actually fought Artur Spilka in a Polish super fight.
Yeah. Wow.
And Adam Kownacki beat the hell out of him.
Wow.
But he's faded now. So he's faded. And he's fighting another faded fighter in Chisora. But Chisora, with him, he's an interesting character because he look at 2 of his last 3 fights, he's gotten some pretty good wins. He upset Carlos Takam.
Yep.
Stopped him. Got ironed out by Dillian White.
Quickly.
But was a competitive fight.
Yeah.
And then his last fight, he beat Saned Gashi, who who I thought would do better. I thought Saned Gashi was gonna put on a better fight. He sucked that night.
I thought after Chisora lost to Dillian White that was it for him, but I guess not. What I was gonna say, we hate Bronze Bomber, but my son was telling me
I don't hate Bronze Bomber. Speak for yourself. I don't hate Bronze Bomber. I like Bomber. I hate the way he moves. I don't know him.
Yeah.
I hate the way he moves.
Yeah. Well, okay. Backtrack that. We don't hate Bronze Bomber. We say certain things that you guys don't like, but we gotta give kudos to him. Didn't you tell me he's making a record on his defense? Have a title?
Yeah, Rummy's Corner. Big shout out to my main man, Rummy's Corner, made the video. If Deontay Wilder defends his title against Louis T successfully, it'll be this 10th title defense, and it'll make him the 6th fighter in the history of boxing to have 10 successful heavyweight title defenses, joining the likes of Joe Louis, Larry Holmes, Vladimir Klitschko.
So you gotta give him some kind of respect. Yeah. So here in Two School Sports, we say like I say it, but gotta respect the Bronze Bomber.
Yep. So let's get some comments. My main man Aquarius Love says Barbershop Conversations is hating on Tyson Fury now. Do you know Barbershop Conversations?
No, I don't know.
He's this guy. He's like this extreme. He's like this extreme pro-black, like literally pro-black LDBC guy.
Okay.
He was a failed politician who came to boxing. And
got his ass whooped.
And he used no, not to fight, but he was a political reject. He ran for a city council in the LA area, lost, came to boxing, started a YouTube channel, has done pretty good with them from something. I'm not gonna take that away from him. He does good interviews. Okay. But he weaponizes boxing and uses it to push a racial agenda.
Okay.
With him, everything is black this, black that. He got mad at Andre Ward because he said that because Andre Ward had a different opinion than what he supported Andre Ward his whole career, and Andre Ward had a different opinion about the Fury versus Wilder. He thought Fury won, you know. So then he made a whole race thing and said this is about us and he betrayed us and yada yada.
Hey, what's his name again?
His name is Fred, but
tell Fred.
Barbershop Conversations.
Okay, Barbershop Conversation.
Fred,
do me a favor. When you see Tyson Fury, tell me your opinion on what you think about him.
Yeah.
And then we'll find you guys a little humble and real quick, okay? And then make a comment in the video about that.
Yeah.
Because boxing's not about a white thing. We all bleed red. And if it's all racial, we don't need that. We don't have enough hate in the world.
I had one interaction with him 3 years ago.
Did you?
Yeah, I met him one
Was he
time.
cool or was he?
No. I met him at the Romo Gonzalez, Carlos Cuadras fight. This is literally after Romo Gonzalez had just moved up to the fucking 115.
Yeah.
Took on the #1 guy in the weight class with no tune-ups.
Yeah.
Okay. He just
Was it a
became.
white dude he fought?
No, Roman fought Cuadras.
Okay,
Carlos Cuadras,
yeah.
No tune-ups, beats Carlos Cuadras.
Right.
Okay. Becomes the best fighter this country's ever seen, like passing the great Alexis Arguello.
Right.
You know, a world title in 4 weight classes.
Yeah.
You know, and literally, I'm there, so I'm sitting there. It's me, Sean Zattel. There's Neil. I don't know, my friend Neil from Hoop Jab, but he's a good friend of mine.
Right.
And then I hear Neil and Fred talking, so like, yeah, you know, because Roman got lumped up that night. He got pretty bad.
Got beat down,
Yeah, you know, Roman Gonzalez struggled against Cuadras, so I guess Andre was pound #1, and this was 2 months before World Kovalev won.
Okay, wow.
So I'm sitting here saying, he just beat the #1 guy in the weight class with no tune-ups. And if you watch that fight, he had Cuadras running on his bicycle for like 4 rounds.
So give credit what credit is due.
And they wanted to sit there and use the fact that he struggled against, or had some minor problems with a good fighter in Cuadras. And me and Fred, we kind of went back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
He's the best fighter in the world.
Yeah, look at
you don't know shit about boxing.
Wow. Well, I mean, you can have your opinion about boxing, but I don't think that you should bring the black and white thing.
No, you don't understand.
We have enough.
No, this guy is like the king of race beating on YouTube. Okay. He's the king.
That's fine. Tell him to go.
He literally gets credentialed like for his channel, but before that, I don't know if he gets credentialed for his channel, but he writes for like a black like publication,
like a Black Panthers.
Like that.
Well, tell him to go to Fury and tell him what he feels about him in his face.
Yeah, Mr. Smurf 459, what's up, champ?
What's going on, guys?
Hey, big shouts out to you, Mr. Sir. I know you're happy because he's from Toronto. I know you're happy that the Raptors won the title. So big shouts out to
Quality gonna stay there with you guys.
Yeah, but no, to answer your question, Mr. Smurf, we're talking about Fred from Barbershop Conversation. Somebody mentioned him in my comments, and I'm just addressing what they said. Because apparently he's hating on Tyson Fury. I don't watch his videos. I used to watch his videos. I don't watch them no more.
Make sure you hit that like button.
All right, let's see. The WBC all loved Fury in December. After the fight, they all turned against him because he beat Wilder.
I mean, but if you look at Fury, honestly, I've never seen him be like hating on nobody, like no kind of race. He gets along with everybody. Like he's one of those type of guys. I said the only time I seen him really get angry was when he threw out Alice back out the interview. He didn't want to. But I'm saying, as far as Fury's like a personality that everybody would love.
Yeah.
He's crazy, he has fun, he this and that. So for you to hate because he literally beat a black man, you have to be beyond that.
Yeah. Let's see. Tony Bo, you guys hate this wife and kids. Bum City says, I can never forgive David Hay for ducking the champ, Shannon the Briggs. Instead, he sold his name to the Tony Bellew. That's right. He was ducking the champ. He didn't want no smoke. He didn't want no smoke.
Let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ.
That's crazy.
My main man, Phantom Brawler, the artist formerly known as Scrap Chat Boxing, he's commented. He said,
oh, wow.
Asked me a question. He said, you don't like Fred? No, I like Fred's work. I think he does good. I think he does absolutely great interviews, actually. I give him that much credit. He's got done very well for himself. But he's too racially driven. Like, he's extremely racially driven, and it clouds his judgment when it comes to ruling boxing. So somebody brought it up in my comments, and I was bringing it up to my father about a minor interaction I had with him a couple years ago at a fight.
Yeah.
Because he was trying to discredit Roman Gonzalez, who, by the way, it's his birthday today. So happy birthday to the real TBE, Roman Tito Gonzalez.
True School Sports.
There you go.
Chocolatito.
And apparently said Fred acted like Angie Tabiti was winning that fight. Tabiti got beat up and knocked
Man,
out.
it's funny you say that because I wanted Tabiti to. I never really seen him. I said my son said I seen him a few years back fighting with him. I watched a fight.
You know what? In fact, you don't remember this? he watched the fight and you said he sucked. You fucking hated him.
Yeah,
You couldn't stand the way he was fighting.
Yeah, so I haven't seen his fight, but I seen it. I said,
You
well,
don't remember his fight.
So
It was that bad.
Right. So I said, oh well, he's training one of the good trainers in Mayweather Senior. He looks good. He's got muscle. This and that. He's gonna come out and do something. I was telling my son. My son said, "Did you see what happened to Vinny? Don't even blink your eye. He was out before
It looked dead.
Wow. You know what? I'm starting to believe that a lot of muscle mass is not good for you to be in boxing. You can be toned, but not a lot of muscle mass. That affects your.
Riddick Bowe, my man, Riddick Bowe
doors.
always said, because he said when he was a fighter, he never lifted weights ever.
He's
Roy Jones never lifted weights when he was fought.
Never?
Never.
Wow.
That's all from just hitting the bag.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
So that's good.
So, yeah, like the Tabiti. I mean, we'll talk about that fight for a bit.
Yeah.
Tabiti, I've always thought he had promise as a fighter. I still do, but like he never cleaned up the deficiency. Because the one fight I always refer to, because I've seen a couple of his fights, but the main fight that really stuck out in my mind is a couple years ago. He fought Keith Tapia. I don't know if any of you guys watched that fight. He fought Keith Tapia on Showbox, Puerto Rican, fringe contender on Showbox. And I'll never forget it. Excessive holding. Every time Keith Tapia crowded him, clinch.
Wow.
Clinch. I saw no defense. The only reason he won that fight is because Keith Tapia just didn't have the skills to outbox or hurt with Andrew Tabiti. But I said to myself, if he never cleans it up, he's going to run into somebody one day.
Yeah.
And they're going to iron him out.
Real quick.
And he fought the KO doctor.
Wow.
It was competitive for about 4 to 5 rounds. From the 5th round on, you can see Dortigo slowly separating himself, whether it be cutting the ring off, putting pressure on Tabiti. Eventually, you could see when Tabiti hit the wall, because Tabiti, there was about a 2-round spin where Tabiti was throwing these combinations, but he throws his punches at the same speed every time. So you can see Dortigo's picking up on it, picking up, and then eventually you can see the discouragement kind of get on Andrew Tabiti's face.
Yeah.
And Dortigo's begin to slip punches. You see Tabiti get tired.
Yeah.
You see Dortigo start landing the jab, and for like a round and a half, Dortigo's is landing a jab like every other second, pretty much, snapping his head back. And you knew once he started landing those jabs, the right hand was coming eventually.
It did.
And literally the first time he threw the right hand, that's
the
it.
Cuban missile, what is it?
Dortigo's
came through again. Kudos to the Cuban boxers, and I'm glad that he won, even though I didn't pick him, but I'm glad he won.
Yeah. But Tabiti needs to clean it up, man.
Oh man, I see that knockout.
Wow. Like, we call a spade a spade. I know a lot of people who know at the Mayweather gym who know him.
Yeah.
I've heard nothing but nice things about him as a person, but we separate person from fighter.
Yeah.
He fucking sucks on the inside as a fighter. He never learned how to fight on the inside. And you see him on Instagram. You see him on Instagram. He got Mayweather doing all this crazy pad work and all this stuff. If there was a pound list for best pad work in boxing, he'd be top 3. He'd be top 3.
And when it counts, you count them out.
You didn't see none of that.
That was a devastating knockout. I ain't gonna lie.
That was just as good as Wilder's KO against Brazil.
Boom!
Jesus.
I was like, what the hell?
It was such a good knockout. I was watching it on my phone.
Yeah.
And I wasn't live, but I was gonna do a post-fight video. So literally, that punch is so good. When I saw the cameras, I immediately picked up my phone and just started doing my video. It's
crazy.
Because I already knew if I was over. I didn't need to see the referee count.
It's crazy. Yeah, but yeah.
So let's see what you guys are saying about this Tabiti fight. Mr. Smurf says, I agree with what you're saying about Fred. Yeah, I speak the truth.
How about the fight with Beater and
Hot Rod?
You said it was a real good fight.
Happened already.
Yeah, but I mean, you tell me that was one of the best fights you've seen too. Very aggressive.
Hot Rod?
No, not the Hot Rod. I'm talking about Beaterville. What's his name? That for
he fought Arthur Beater. He fought Hot Rod.
Yeah.
He lost. He beat him already.
Yeah.
Beat the shit out of him.
But you say it was a good fight. Was it one of the best action?
I didn't say that.
Not that one.
No, he got destroyed. He destroyed. It was one-sided.
Wow.
There was no action.
Oh.
There was no action that fight. Yeah, Tabiti is fucking awful to watch. Good riddance, Dorticos.
Yeah, that was crazy. That's embarrassing, actually.
The dad bods are winning.
He said, yeah.
The Gypsy King versus Sticker King for the undisputed fat weight championship.
Who?
Talk about Andy Reid versus Tyson Fury.
Shit, I mean, Fury has a high advantage on that. I mean, but then again, Joshua had the same thing too. But there's two different fighters.
Yeah. Let's see. We got James Davies says interview Frank Warren did on Boxing Social, said he tried to arrange meetings with Dillian White for a possible fight with Fury, never responded. Worst thing is Dillian White is a free agent. Yeah, if that's the case, then that's absolutely horrible.
Even I think Frank Warren even tried to sign him to his boxing style. So I mean, Dillian White is. I mean, he's good to be a free agent, but I mean, you gotta go and sign with somebody, get some good fights.
Yeah.
And you're not doing that, you're gonna hurt yourself in the end.
Yeah. Let's see. We got my main man Robert Davis says you boys are up late. Yeah, I'm up late.
Oh my God, he's grinding.
He's up late, taking care of my little sister.
Yeah.
I'm up late because I'm finishing up
Grinding.
all these Holyfield and Bow clips
Yeah.
I've been working on for literally 4 days.
Oh
And
my God.
I'm just putting the finishing touches on them. So you guys will be seeing that come out as the week progresses and as the month progresses.
He's not lying when he says about boxing. If you miss a day or a beat, you can forget about it. It's always something new coming up, and you gotta stay up with it. So he be grinding to 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. No
Yeah.
lie. So I gotta give kudos to BT and his True School Sports, and thank you guys for your support. And don't forget to hit the like button,
subscribe button, all that good stuff.
Snapchat, whatever you want to do. We appreciate it.
Glowacki was the one who initiated the dirty stuff, though, and he paid for it. They both fought dirty, but Glowacki was just at the receiving end. Yeah. Oh, yeah, so let's talk about that fight. Krzysztof Glowacki versus Marius Breidis was the main event.
Yes,
Marius Breidis is from Latvia. Their fight was in Latvia.
Wow.
I was looking forward to it because, I like Glowacki. I remember he fought Marco Huck and was the underdog and upset him and ended one of the longest title reigns in cruiserweight history. So I've always liked Glowacki. I met him. He fought on the undercard of Spencer Algieri. So I saw him fight. He has Mike Tyson tattoo on his left arm.
Get out of here.
Yeah. But Glowacki, you didn't see the fight.
No.
You didn't see the highlights, did you?
No,
it was
I missed everything.
It was absolute mayhem. It was mayhem.
Wow.
The second round, Glowacki kind of punches Breidis behind the head in a clinch.
Wow.
Breidis gets mad. He elbows Glowacki across the face and literally puts him on the canvas with an elbow.
You taking points or no?
No points taken. So then Glowacki gets up and they go to war. So Glowacki gets up. Breidis knocks him down.
Yeah.
Towards the latter stages of round 2.
Yeah.
Then they continue fighting for literally 20 seconds after the bell.
Yeah.
Like the bell is ringing. They're ringing the shit out the bell.
Shit.
They're throwing punches in the center of the ring.
Street fighting.
Yeah, they're throwing punches in the center of the ring for like 15 to 20 seconds.
Where's the referee?
Referee's just there.
Breidis
knocks him down again after the bell.
Is that allowed?
I don't know, but it was hilarious.
That's crazy.
Then the third round starts. And then Breidis eventually stops Glowacki.
Wow.
But it was just madness. Like the way I'm explaining it to you doesn't do it justice how exciting it was.
Yeah,
and this was just after Dorticos knocked out Tabiti. This came right after, Tabiti had just knocked out Dorticos.
That's so crazy.
So that was like one of the most lit cards I've ever seen.
But who you think's gonna win now with
Dorticos versus Breidis?
Yeah.
It's a good question.
I mean,
if they get into
I didn't like Dorticos and he's come through, so I'm gonna take the Cuban fighter.
If they get into exchanges, God bless Marius Breidis' soul. God bless him.
Yeah.
If they get into any, Breidis
who's a better skill fighter?
The more skilled fighter.
Out of the two.
I don't know. I find they're both equal to me. To be honest with you. But I'm telling you right now, if they get into an exchange and Dorticos finds me in that right hand, God have mercy on Marius Breidis.
Wow. So
but Breidis has power too. Like Breidis will actually probably be the favorite.
Okay. Well, who you picking?
I'm going with Dorticos.
Yeah,
I'm going with the upset.
I'm going with the Cuban this time.
Dorticos.
I'm jumping the bandwagon this time. Yeah.
My man Phantom Ball, he says, when are we going live together? Because me and him are friends. I actually was on by texting. And I told him I'm going to go live with him soon. Let's see. We'll shoot for sometime this weekend, man. I got to figure out how to... I told him this yesterday. I'm doing the same thing I told him yesterday. I got to figure out how I'm going to go live. Hey, Scrap Chat. That's not Scrap Chat.
Yeah.
Phantom Ball. You got Skype? You got Skype? If you got Skype, we'll figure it out because I got Skype. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Nah, Breidis is out of order, man. You can see the damage on Glowacki's face when he got caught up. When he got up, could have been DQ'd. If Glowacki stayed down, Robert Bird should at least give him a 5-minute recovery. Elbow is much worse than our punch. 1 point deduction. Breidis also lost his last fight to the underdog.
That's what I was saying. Like, you should take the points off or something.
World Boxing Super Series is a World Boxing Super scam.
I mean, it might be a scam, but I love the talented fighters go there, top of the line, I think. Do you agree with that at least?
Yeah.
Why is it a tough? Why is it a scam? What is he saying by that?
He just saying because they think he got robbed in the last fight. You know what's funny? I'm gonna go watch that now. I never watched that fight. The first fight that Breidis had. I didn't watch it.
Okay, yeah, because
I wasn't even. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wasn't even paying attention to the cruiserweight the first round.
Right.
Because I was like more focused on the bantamweights and
Right.
40
The main, yeah.
You know, but now that we're in the latter stages and the fighters that I'm excited about are fighting each other,
you have to look at it.
I'm tuning in more.
Yeah, of course.
And now the final is between two guys that they had both just lost last year in the semifinal. So.
Yeah, so I mean.
Fan and Baller says he's got Skype. All right, so I'm gonna figure out how to record Skype call.
The light switches a cut, so the battery don't die out.
Okay, I'm gonna record. I'm gonna figure out how to record these Skype calls, and we'll get it sorted out hopefully before Friday. So before Friday, hold me to it. Before Friday,
we'll put it down.
We'll go live.
Busy. Yeah.
Me and my man Scrap Chat.
Top boxing about all the topics out there.
All the topics. Breidis is a very honest man. He admitted he intentionally threw the elbow.
He did? Did they
fighting
fine him?
after the belt and losing to Uzi when he could have pretended he won?
Did they fine you for that in not boxing, right?
I thought I don't know why, but people always said, I watched that Breidis Usyk fight and they were like, oh, it was a really close fight. I said, where? I thought Usyk schooled Breidis, to be honest with you.
Real quick.
I think he took his ass. I thought he won pretty easily. Yeah. I don't know. Everybody got saying, "Oh yeah, it was a real close fight," and then really could have won either way. I'm like, "Damn it, Max Kellerman, is that you? You there, Max?"
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, yeah.
You there?
So
but,
I mean,
we got some interesting fights coming this weekend. We got Jamal Charles fighting Brandon Adams. Okay. You got a little Chris Colbert's on the undercard.
Okay.
The day before that is the Alberto Machado versus Andrew Cancia rematch.
Wow.
Hopefully Alberto Machado doesn't get folded up by Andrew
Puerto Rico, baby, come back. Yeah, but it's good to see the Charles back in the scene, one of them at least, and
a good one.
Just the fact that his brother got humbled in his last fight, so I haven't heard much from him since they were talking all that time. They ain't talking anymore. So that what about what's going on with Tank Davis?
He's fighting. Oh God, he's fighting Ricardo Nunez.
Is he good?
I don't know anything about Ricardo Nunez, but I wanted to go back to that Charlo fight.
Okay, yeah.
He's fighting Brandon Adams. I'm gonna tell you this. They picked Brandon Adams for a reason because he's not a big puncher, but
there's a but.
But Brandon Adams is gonna be very confident because he just won the contender tournament.
Okay, so he's coming in with confidence.
So he's gonna be a confident fighter, and a confident fighter is a dangerous fighter. So this is not a fight that Jamal Charlo can necessarily overlook
and sleep
because you can sit there and you can talk about Golovkin and Canelo, but Brandon Adams catch you the wrong way one time.
Yeah, that's
it. It's night.
Yeah.
Did you see Makabu versus Kudryashov? When was that fight? When did that fight happen?
I haven't had that one.
Makabu versus. Do you know all those fighters?
No, I don't.
Makabu was the guy that fought Bellia at Goodison Park and knocked him down in the first round.
Wow.
He's from the Congo.
Okay.
Southpaw.
Wow.
Good puncher. He fought this guy named Kudryashov, and Kudryashov is most known for he fought Dorticos in the first round of last year's World Boxing Series, and Dorticos flattened the shit out of him. But this guy Kudryashov, he's one of those fighters where he's got like very minimal skills.
Yeah.
But if you sit there in front of him, there's like a Viking. The guy's like a Viking warrior. He'll iron you. He'll iron you out. He'll get you out of there.
Wow.
Oh, happened yesterday. I didn't even know that. I heard nothing about that fight. So I'm gonna have to go watch that one.
We'll have to find an app that let us know when they have all these fighting events.
Well, you can look at the calendar, but there's so many fights going on. I've had all Holyfield.
That would be a legit fight, though. Probably. I mean,
no, Makabu was a good fighter. Makabu was a very good win. Who won? Who won? Box. Who won? Or El Archega. Who won that fight? I want to know who won that fight. Who won versus Kudryashov? Don't tell me Makabu got stopped by Kudryashov. I'm pissed off if you tell me Makabu got stopped by Kudryashov. Please tell me Makabu stopped Kudryashov. Because I like Makabu.
It sounds like he's Russian, the other guy.
Kudryashov?
Yeah.
It was crazy. Who won? Y'all just telling me it was crazy. Who fucking won the fight?
They're probably watching guy get beat up and they don't care who wins. Just get their ass beat up.
Like, I don't care who wins. I just want to see a guy get beat to a
brawl and fight,
beat
like
to
a bar fight, whatever. Yeah.
Who won the fight? Can someone inform me? I didn't watch the fight. I didn't hear about it. So like, who won the fight?
Did Melanjani fight yet? What is his name? Paul?
No.
Bare Knuckles?
You know what? I'm glad you brought that up. That's this weekend.
Oh my God, it's gonna be good. That's gonna sell out. Something.
Paul Malignaggi versus Artem Lobov. Bare knuckle fighting.
That is so crazy. But I mean, I think he's proving a point with that though.
Both almost got KO'd. Okay, who won the fight? I don't know why y'all ain't telling me.
Hey, they haven't had the coffee yet, man. This is the boxing. That's why.
Y'all are y'all married? I'm asking you a question. Who won the fight? Did Makabu get the decision, or did Kadriachak get the decision, or knockout, or was it a draw? Just let me know what the result of the fight was.
Yeah, we'll check it out anyway.
Help me out here.
Yeah.
Help your boy BT out. I'm trying to figure out so we can be on the same page.
Wow, we missed that one.
Yep. Listen, y'all just tell me, Kadriachak has a devastating power, but he has no chin. Who won the fight?
He wants to answer you.
You know, I'm not asking you guys no more. Fuck that fight. If y'all ain't gonna tell me who won the fight,
we'll find out.
I want to ask.
It's all good.
I just want to know who won the fight. Did Makabu win, or did Kadriachak win?
Somebody won.
Oh, it's on RCC Boxing. Makabu won. Yes. Okay, there you go. Makabu won. There you go.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. So it took us about 5 minutes.
Is he ranked?
I don't know if he's ranked, but he's a good fighter, though.
Yeah.
Makabu, let me see. He fought... So Makabu... Fun fact about Makabu. Makabu is the only fighter not named Bernard Hopkins who stopped Glenn Johnson. You know Glenn Johnson?
No.
You don't know Glenn Johnson?
No, probably no.
I interviewed him this year. Glenn Johnson, the Road Warrior. He beat Roy Jones Jr.
Okay.
He stopped Roy Jones Jr. Actually, he beat Antonio Tarver.
Okay.
Who was the fighter of the year in 2004.
You always talking about the
Road Warrior. The Road Warrior.
Not the heavy set guy, right?
No, he's middleweight.
No.
You don't know who...
I probably
he's from here.
Yeah, I've probably seen it, but my mind right now, I don't.
He's
recall.
literally known for like taking tough fights and going on the road. Hence his name, the Road Warrior.
Oh, that's good.
He will.
Respect.
Just so you know, he's had like 90, damn near 70, 80 fights.
Jesus.
He's fought Roy Jones, Antonio Tarver, Bernard Hopkins.
Wow.
Y'all help me out.
You probably sound like a journeyman, right?
If he is a journeyman, he's like the greatest journeyman who ever lived.
Wow.
He was literally the fighter of the year in 2004.
Jeez.
For y'all who I'm trying to help educate my dad on Glenn Johnson.
Yeah.
Drop Glenn Johnson's opponents out. Oh, he fought Carl Froch in a tough fight.
Damn, he fought a lot of.
He fought.
So you got a respectable resume.
Yeah. Very respectable resume. Joe. You don't even know about Joe Calzaghe. You know Joe Calzaghe?
I heard of him.
Joe Calzaghe ducked him.
Wow.
And,
so he's real good though.
It's just, I wouldn't say he's like the most skilled fighter in the world, but he gets the job done. Yeah, so I forgot why. Oh, so Makabu is the only guy besides Bernard Hopkins to stop Glenn Johnson. And this guy's fight. I think some of the names.
Wow, so that brings respect to his name.
But it is
Bernard Hopkins is no joke.
It is worth noting though that I interviewed Glenn about this in January.
What did he say?
He was at the Fifth Street Gym, and Glenn said that it was his first fight. It was because Glenn never fought at cruiserweight until he fought Makabu.
Yeah.
That was his first fight at cruiserweight.
Right.
Makabu stopped him there.
Wow.
So he was like, okay, well, I was a little... I mean, he kind of made an excuse when I interviewed him. He made an excuse.
So you're saying that he moved up?
But regardless, he's still a durable fighter who's been in there with punchers from 168 to 175.
Yeah.
Oh, Glenn Johnson fought George Groves.
Wow, that guy is...
He has a crazy...
I mean, he's got a good... regardless if you lose or not, you get in the ring with them. I mean, you got to respect that. And those are top contenders.
Yeah, so Froch,
it's not
Groves,
like one of these guys.
Roy Jones, Tarver.
He's not like a hype job like a lot of boxers that get beat up by beat bums and get undefeated, but don't beat nobody.
If anything, he's actually the opposite. He fought everybody, and like people in the hardcore boxing community respect him.
Wow.
But really, like, he probably should be a bit more respected.
Of course, if you got a resume like that.
Yeah.
Win or lose, yeah.
I think he fought. Who else did he fight? I'm forgetting right now.
You're getting pregnant. What do you say?
One French guy got robbed when he won almost all the rounds.
While they're getting pregnant. You're crazy.
I'm gonna have to watch that card, man. I'm glad y'all put me onto that card.
Which one?
Makabu versus Kadriachak. I don't know how I missed that one because
you gotta check it. You gotta get.
Like literally like that's a fight I would have never like
You would have watched it.
Like not thought of. Yeah. I like Makabu. Even though he lost to Bellew, I like Makabu.
Yeah.
And Kadriachak, he's one of them fighters where he don't got that much skills.
Yeah.
But literally, well, he's one of them fighters. Either you knock him out or he knocks you out.
Period.
None of his fights go to the 12 rounds ever.
Oh shit! So you know something's coming.
You already know what something's gonna happen.
Is that what's gonna happen to Paul Marjani when he fights?
No, I can't wait to see. Who
you guys got on? That's crazy.
Who do you guys got with Paul Marjani?
Bare knuckle, baby.
Bare knuckle fighting.
Yeah.
It'd be hilarious if Tyson, you don't be crazy.
What?
It'd be because Tyson Fury always talks about how the Travelers fought bare knuckle and he'd have a bare knuckle fight with Deontay Wilder. Could you imagine?
Paul?
No. Could you imagine if Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, they fought the rematch be boxing, but then they do a third fight and they do a bare knuckle?
Oh my god.
Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder bare knuckle.
How about
that'd be crazy?
How about what's the name? Riddick Bowe and
Riddick Bowe versus Lennox Lewis bare knuckle fighting.
Bare knuckle, man. Riddick Bowe got some big hands, man. I'm telling you, he hit you with those.
We need to start a petition. I want Lennox Lewis versus Riddick Bowe bare knuckle fighting.
Oh my god, that'd be so crazy.
And we want it to take place at Marlins Park.
Oh, that'd be great.
Or
bring it down
or Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, anyway.
We want Lennox Lewis versus Riddick Bowe bare knuckle fighting.
Oh my god, that'd be some crazy stuff right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Glenn Johnson fought Andre Fonfara, Eric Skoglund, Avni Yildirim, Lucien Boutte, Tavares Cloud, Chad Dawson, Alan Green.
Thank you, man.
Clinton Woods 3 times, Montel Griffin, Bobby Gunn.
Wow.
Yeah, and along with other guys, George Groves.
Wow.
Carl
So
Froch.
that guy's fought something. I mean, thank you for the information. I appreciate that.
Roy Jones Jr.
Johnson. Wow, he fought a lot of people, man.
Yeah.
How long's been around?
He's retired now, but
he's an older guy now.
You know, fun fact. He used to come by Caninos all the time.
Did he?
Mm-hmm. But when I was training at Caninos, I'd always I would leave the gym and he would just come in.
Oh, he wouldn't say nothing.
No, I'm saying I would have just left the gym training.
Okay.
And he would have just came in.
No crazy.
But what's funny was I went to Fifth Street Gym earlier this year with Julian March.
Yeah.
And when I was with Julian March, he was there. So I said, "Hey, I finally met you after all these years of just missing you at the Caninos." So I got an interview with Glenn earlier this year.
Well, that's good then.
Yeah, shout out to Glenn Johnson.
Yeah.
Cut you off. He also sparred with Sergey Kovalev.
Oh shoot, yeah. Damn.
Yeah, he sparred Sergey Kovalev as well.
So he's got a
crazy resume.
Yeah. So you have to respect that.
Mm-hmm.
In a way, yeah.
He's one of the fighters that, like, if you know boxing, you respect him. Like, because some people don't like his fighting style. Like his fighting style, like a lot of you, it's not the most pleasing thing.
But he knocks the shit out of you, right?
I mean, yeah, he does what he gotta do.
You do what to do.
Someone said Riddick Bowe all day. That's right. Let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ. He's crazy.
Someone says when he retires, Deontay Wilder will conceive. I'll tell you this about Wilder though.
Oh, he said Paul Marjani, he's a bum.
I'll tell you this about Wilder.
He talks too much shit. It's crazy, man. You got that right. I mean, that's Paul Marjani. He just talks. He was here recently. Here, we missed him.
I almost sparred him the other day.
It's crazy. We just missed him.
I wanted to spar him. He was here.
This guy says he's short. He's short.
He's not much taller than Gerardo. He's about the same size as Gerardo.
Oh, is he? Both say he was short. You
didn't see the picture of him and Gerardo? Or you don't follow Gerardo on Instagram?
No, I see.
Gerardo and him took a picture.
Yeah.
And they're about the same height. So just picture how tall Gerardo is.
Yeah.
In the gym. And that's how tall Paul is.
It's crazy. He popped up here to the heavyweight factory.
One day when I wasn't there.
That's how it is. Boxing is crazy. You miss 1 second, you miss everything. You know. So let me see how that fight would like to.
What do you guys think of Tyson Fury's second round knockout? I mean, first of all, it was a really good fight. Well, it was a really good performance. I won't say it was a good fight because Tom Schwartz got pieced. But Tyson Fury controlled the fight from the very minute. Forget the belt when the bell rang. He controlled that fight when he came out like freaking Apollo Creed and Rocky IV, Living in America. Yeah. Because you know that's what the entrance was. He basically created the scene from that movie and did it. But he was in control
from the get-go.
The get-go, controlling the range, showing different looks. Was so comfortable. He fought the entire second round out of the southpaw stance and stopped him in the southpaw stance.
Crazy.
But you know one thing I'll say about Tyson Fury, I don't know if you saw the video. He went to Tom Schwartz's locker room and he pretty much was just like giving him a lot of credit, saying respect as a fighter. He also said that he wants Tom Schwartz to come with him to training camp. And that he wants to have Tom Schwartz. He's gonna try to get Tom Schwartz on his undercard, but he wants to go to training camp and work with him because he's a young fighter. And, You know,
I mean,
I like that because Tom is 25.
Yeah,
there is room for growth.
I mean, and getting some knowledge from him will help him out a lot. Anybody that's at a higher level than he is, you know what I mean? as far as fighting. The only thing I don't like about Fury, and I know it's Showtime, is when he goes on the press conference, start doing that kissing shit. I'm waiting for somebody to knock the shit out of him. I mean, I don't like that.
I remember what Bo said.
I hate that, man.
Bo said, yeah, I liked Fury until I saw him doing that
big kissing shit, man.
He said Bo said that faggot shit.
Yeah, man. Put your damn lips on me. I'm about to beat the shit out of you. I mean, I understand you gotta get attention and be funny and this and that, but to a point, man.
Did you see when he fought Steph versus Fury? It was
man. I seen that.
First fight?
Yeah. I'm like, yo, man, that's gotta stop. But don't worry, he's gonna run into one of those guys. That's not gonna play.
I want to see him try that with Dillian White
and get knocked the fuck out. Not knocked that way. He's gonna get stopped by kissing shit. I'm gonna agree with that. But I like Fury. I just don't like that part of him.
I think Wilder is getting vastly overrated at the moment that Fury he fought was 50 to 60% of the Fury that fought Klitschko. He will get his head boxed off in the rematch if Fury is right. I agree.
100%.
Honestly, I'll say this. I think he might get stopped in the rematch.
Listen.
In devastating fashion.
But people don't listen to the point like you said. I agree with you. My son said, Fury's coming back 10 times better. Remember, he didn't work out. He just came out with a 3-year layoff on his first fight. So this fight, forget about it.
Someone said that, well, I'm going to get you a question in a minute, LR Chiga, but Box says, Chisora fought a lot of people too. He fought Fury twice. He fought Dillian White twice. He fought David Haye. He fought Vitaly Klitschko, Robert Helenius, Malik Scott, Kubrat Pulev, Carlos Takam, Ajit Caballero, Archie Spilka, Kevin Johnson, and Danny Williams.
Put some respect to his name also. There you go. I like that. Thank you.
And now he's fighting Spilka as well. So LR Chiga says, you think going southpaw against Wilder would be a good strategy for Tyson Fury? What I'll say is this: I don't think it's a strategy that could work for a lot of rounds, because if you go southpaw, Fury is running the risk of getting the right hand down the pipe. Because any of us who know boxing know that when a good kryptonite for any southpaw fighter is somebody with a good right hand.
Wow.
If you're a southpaw and your defense isn't up to par, if you run into somebody
you're gonna get knocked out. Basically.
Yeah, that's why when I was sparring Keenan, I may have got hit with his jab or his hook, but one punch you didn't see me get hit with was his right hand.
Yeah.
I told myself if I got in the ring, he can, I'm not gonna get hit, but if I'm gonna get hit, I'm not gonna be with my own damn right hand. Batman Fury is better than Gay Man Fury.
You're right about that.
Del Boy, Del Boy, an old warrior and a better man than Dillian Shite.
You know what? I have to agree with that because his resume says it all. You know what I mean? It's better resume than Dillian White.
He got destroyed by Fury twice. He lost to Dillian. Well, I thought he beat White the first fight. Fury should get even more serious now. Fight Pulev next, and then Wilder. Those are the two rumored opponents. I've heard.
What's Pulev ranked? Anything?
Pulev's like top 10. Top 10 heavyweight.
Did he clear his stuff already?
I don't know.
His probation, 6 months. It hasn't been 6 months. In July.
I'll tell you this too. I think Fury, if he fought Pulev, would be in line for a good performance because, from one, I think he's better fighter than Pulev to begin with. But that fight he had, what gets lost in the translation of the whole Jenny Sushi thing. We watched that fight. We were live for it. That Bogdan-Dino fight took a lot out. He was getting his ass whooped. He lost a lot of blood that fight. You know, he was getting hurt.
Yeah.
Bogdan-Dino was putting it on him.
Yep. So I mean, it wasn't an easy fight for him.
It was actually one of my favorite fights of the year so far.
Down right there.
That was a great fight.
Yeah.
Dude. So underrated. That fight is
better than the Hogan one. The Hogan and
Hogan McGee was cool, but that Bogdan-Dino Pulev fight that shit was crazy. I thought Pulev was gonna lose.
And I like the fight with
Dino was piecing him up.
Was it Swift and Janelle? Was it Williams from Philly? That was a good fight for me.
My favorite fight was Clarissa Shields versus Christina Hammer.
Yeah.
I'm joking. my favorite fight was Dave Allen versus Lucas Brown.
The Rhino.
Yeah. That's Ty's favorite fight next.
The Rhino?
Yeah.
Man, they were killing him.
Dave Allen.
Young buck that wants it all, but let's get it right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I want to see once Luis Ortiz gets flattened by Wilder. I want to see.
He's not gonna get flattened, okay? Let's get it right.
He's getting stopped.
Let's get it right.
He's getting stopped in the first 3 rounds.
He almost stopped Ron Wilder.
He's gonna get stopped
for the bell, and then that's when Wilder like always with his lucky right hand.
Wilder has gotten better since that fight.
So,
well, this is a different Wilder.
You know what? I think Wilder's gonna win, but it won't be by much. I'm a big fan of King Kong still.
I think
Wilder
might retire King Kong. He might kill him that night. I'm not playing with you. He's declined that much.
Wow, man.
Yeah, I know
Why
you
always talking about my boy like
I know you don't want to hear it.
No, but it's
I'm
reality,
calling
yeah.
a spade a spade. The dude couldn't even stop Christian Hammer's last fight. We watched it.
Yeah. Wait.
And before that fight, he had a hard time. He was having a hard time stopping my boy Travis Kaufman. If the referee didn't stop it,
he still got power.
No, he doesn't. He has none of that. If the referee didn't stop the Travis Kaufman fight, he would want the full 12 with Travis Kaufman.
Damn.
So
Wait.
I'm not really a big fan of what I'm seeing. Let's see. Fury should get even more serious now. Did you see the first left that Tom Schwartz landed on Tyson Fury? That's the one Reese was getting with lower right hand going back, thinking punch was going to the gut. Was hit with the hook up top. Yeah, there was one that in the first round, Tom Schwartz was pressing forward and he landed a good hook on Tyson Fury. And he's saying that same punch Andy Reid's gonna land on Tyson Fury. And he's gonna set it up the same way Tom Schwartz set it up.
Wow. So you're saying that's a weakness on Fury's part?
Yeah, Fury's not beatable, but
I mean, it's just the way it's awkwardness if it causes problems with the trainers to train a fighter to fight him.
Yeah, I think Ruiz Fury would be a good fight. But they asked Tyson Fury, what do you think about Andy Ruiz? How do you think he'd match up with you and Deontay Wilder? He says that he and Deontay Wilder would beat Andy Ruiz soundly.
Wow.
Soundly. He used the word soundly.
Yeah, Joshua thought the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean...
Pulev, a good shout. Revenge for his cousin Huey, although I'm not sure they're getting along. I think Peter Fury and John Fury are not on good terms.
No, they haven't been for a while. I don't know why, but they don't get along.
Yeah, that's right. L.R. Chigga, good point.
What do you say?
That left hook of Tom Schwartz was neutralized the minute Tyson Fury went southpaw.
Facts.
Yeah,
wow.
Facts. So we'll see, man. Yeah, and that's the thing with Fury. You might beat him in one way, but he's got so many ways he can beat you.
Yeah, and he figures out.
He could beat you fighting. Yeah. He could beat you boxing.
Yeah.
He could beat you slugging. He's shown that throughout his career. What's funny is like, people say he can't. People say Tyson Fury is a light puncher, right? But he has 28 fights, and he has 20 knockouts.
It's crazy.
It's 20 knockouts.
The proof is in the pudding. Yeah.
I'm not saying he's no elite puncher, but what I'm saying is
he gets it done.
He's a better puncher than you get. It's like Floyd. I know you don't like Floyd, but we're gonna use Floyd as an example. When Floyd was at 147, they used to say, well, Floyd is he can't punch 147.
Yeah.
So the question is, okay, well, if he can't punch 147, then why is nobody bum rushing him and going forward?
Yeah.
Because he hit you just hard enough to get your respect.
Let you know real quick. I like the old Floyd. I told you that. I like the old Floyd that was more aggressive and took care of business.
Yeah.
The soft shit science bullshit.
Oh, did you hear the latest news on Floyd?
Huh?
Did you hear the latest news on Floyd?
What?
Two things. So
this really you joking?
No, I'm dead serious.
Yeah.
You can go on Instagram and look us up. You can go on Instagram and look us up if you think I'm bullshitting you.
Yeah.
So he had a press conference in Japan. He's announcing TMT Japan, and he's gonna be. I don't know exactly what that entails. If he's gonna be signing fighters from Japan, but he announced apparently he's starting his whole TMT Japan thing, and then he also announced that he will be partaking in another exhibition, not a fight because he can't call it a fight. Another exhibition, because remember he's retired, but it'll be another exhibition.
You know what? I'm sorry, guys. Fuck Floyd.
Why are you saying fuck Floyd?
Bullshit shit.
You want to hear something interesting though?
I'm glad he made his money. I respect him. He's a good businessman.
The lady he's working with,
I just don't like.
The lady he's working with. The lady he's working with. Her name is Amy Zhao or Zhu or something like that. I met her in 2016 right up the street at the Diplomat at the hotel for the WCW convention. Yeah. She offered me to work with her a couple years ago. She's fucking loaded.
You should have.
She's loaded. She's like I think she's a damn near billionaire. She didn't know how to get around like Hollywood.
Yeah.
She didn't know what hotel was. I actually took an Uber with her and I actually
you should have got a job with her.
I probably should. I'd probably be in Japan. Right now.
Making babies.
I ain't
I'm just joking. The overcrowdedness over there, but
I ain't making babies.
But
listen, you and your significant other have desensitized me to wanting to make any babies.
Oh shit! Hey, listen. If anybody, the Chinese boy, what? They have every male or whatever they give it them. It's sad, but anyways, any opportunity you got knock on your door, somebody offer you a job, and it has to do with boxing, just like McKinley try to help
at
you
the time,
out.
at the time, life was different. I was in the apartment. And,
yeah, well, I don't understand what is the beef between that family?
I have no idea. I don't even know. I didn't know. I
Yeah,
didn't know they had issues. I didn't know.
Yeah,
they
they've
had
had. I've kind of figued that out a while back.
I kind of forgot about Peter because I never see him anymore.
Why they don't fight together? I mean, why don't they? They're a good family, fighting family, but
who knows?
There's a
Aren't they Aren't they both travelers?
Yeah.
So isn't like
They're gypsies, I guess.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't the code for travelers, according to Tyson Fury, isn't the code for travelers like, aren't they supposed to go have if they have a dispute, they can settle it via a bare knuckle fight?
Yeah.
So how come they haven't had a bare knuckle fight to settle the dispute?
Maybe they
aren't
have.
They fighting,
we don't know.
Fighting men?
I think they have. But who knows? Whatever it is, it's not good.
Yeah. But no, like when that lady offered me that job.
The time over here is 4:25.
It's about 4:30.
Yeah, 4:30 a.m.
Yeah, we're sitting here in the parking lot of Hollywood Beach.
Yeah, talking boxing.
South Florida. What time is it? Okay, July 13th is a great night for heavyweight boxing. Dubois, Gorman, Joe Joyce versus Brian Jennings, and Tony Yoka versus Dimitrenko, and Gerald Washington versus Robert Helenius. Jesus Christ, July 13th.
Yeah, that's going to be some good fights there.
And then the following week is Dillian White versus Oscar Rivas. So that's going to be a good little 2-week stretch.
That's July, right? I think, doesn't Amir Khan fight too? That's not in Saudi Arabia, July something.
God.
Yeah, but anyways.
You find that the Indian guy?
Yeah.
The Indian guy was saying, the Indian guy beat someone. He's like, I'm the only Indian guy to beat a former world champ because he beat someone. I can't remember. But he actually beat someone like.
Is he good?
I don't know. I've never
That's
seen him fight.
I don't know who he is. He's making money.
I was talking to my main man over there in the UK, my main man Musa.
Yeah.
He was talking. I was telling him because he's from Pakistan.
Yeah.
And I FaceTime him sometimes.
Yeah.
I was telling him, you see fight Amir Khan, Pakistan versus India. He's like, Amir Khan's an idiot, man.
Yeah. But I mean that card that Frank Warren got is a great card, and I got Dubois over
Nathan Gorman. Tyson Fury said Nathan Gorman's gonna kick his ass.
Whatever. I think Dubois is gonna come out with a vengeance.
I just want Dubois to fight Joe Joyce so we can get the best press conference of all time. The best press conference of all time.
Crazy.
Oh yeah, go on there's this ad on IFL TV. When you click on any of the, when you go on any of the IFL, you click on any IFL TV video right now. Before they even get to the video, they have this ad for Dubois versus Gorman, and it starts off with Nathan going, "I'm the man to be down with Dubois." That's what he's referring to.
Yeah, well he hasn't done it yet, so.
Do you watch the Copa America championships for soccer? No. I haven't watched any games, but I'm following it. Like I follow the results because a lot of Everton players are playing in it. So like I know I follow Brazil because Richarlison's on Brazil, and Everton might get David Neres. So hopefully, please come on, Everton get David Neres.
I'm talking about.
And then Yuri Mina's playing on Colombia, and so I follow the results. I know Argentina got shitted on by Colombia the other day, and I know Brazil beat someone. I forgot who they beat. But to answer your question, no, I don't. But I follow it a little bit.
Yeah, like what he said about the advertisement by NFL.
Yeah, no, literally any video.
I agree with you. No, because you talking before the
30 seconds
for the fight.
The whole commercial, 30 seconds.
I got Dubois.
Nathan Gorman talks for 25 seconds of the ad, and then Dubois talks for 5. You're going to sleep.
That's it, boy. That's it, Dubois. Let him know. That's gonna be a good fight. He's right. Dylan in what's we call it fight? That's gonna be a real good fight. Rivas.
Oscar Rivas?
Yeah. How about the Jennings in the
Joe Joyce?
Yeah, Joe Joyce.
Big juggernaut. Big juggernaut.
Yeah. You told me that he's real slow when he punches.
He is.
Like I didn't.
But you know what it is? You know
I never see him go slow.
No, he's extremely slow.
Is he?
The thing with Joyce though is with Brian Jennings is like Brian Jennings is one of them fighters.
Yeah.
Where he's not like I'm not saying this to be mean. He's not great at anything.
Like you don't have a skill that make.
No, there's not what. If you say Brandon, what is Brian Jennings' best skill?
Some point, yeah.
There's no defined skill. Like I can't say, he throws left hook this good and he throws right. No. He's like average to slightly above average at everything, but he's great at nothing. So he's and he wins the fights he does win.
Yeah.
The reason he wins them is just because he's more athletic than his opponent.
So he's a master.
But he's getting older, so his athleticism is declining, and guys like that
feel quick.
So with him, it's like I'll put it like this: if he can avoid getting caught by Joe Joyce, he has a great chance to win the fight.
Yeah, I said the same about Rivas.
No, but it's different though. Rivas can punch Dillian White with one punch and get him out of there. Jennings is not gonna punch Joe Joyce and get him out of there. They don't got that kind of power.
Wow.
I heard a rumor on Fury Feud could be complete BS, but I heard there was a family fight in the family that ended up in the death of Tyson or Huey's uncle. Went down as an accident, died in the hospital.
Wow.
Oh, damn. That's pretty serious.
That's hard to fix.
That's serious.
Yeah, so it's hard to fix. I mean, you see it all the time with families, but at some point, you know, you're still family. You have to come together as one, and I'll pray for them and hope that they
hopefully they iron that out.
That's kind of sad.
It is sad if it's true. I mean, I don't know if it's true or not. But
whether it is true or not, it's still. I mean, I know they had some kind of feud. I'm like, wow, this is over here, this is over there, but whatever. They're making money, they're doing their thing, but they have to iron that out. What else I want to say?
Any questions? You guys drop your questions down below, because you know, just so you know, if you don't know what time it is right now, it's 4:31 a.m. here in South Florida. Look, I'll show you exactly where we're at, just so you guys know. This is what we're looking at right now. It's a parking garage there.
The beach in the back.
The beach is in the back. You know, Hollywood Beach is back. You can't really see it, but Hollywood Beach is behind us. So this is where we're at right now.
Just relaxing.
Parking garage there. I mean, look, if you zoom in on that parking garage, look at that. It tells you how many empty spots are on each floor. You know, it's like that's that next level technology.
Yeah.
Level 6 is closed on you mofos.
Caribbean Resort Suites.
Straight up. So that's our view at the moment. So that's where we're at. Yeah, drop some questions down below. Any fights you guys want us to talk about, drop them down below.
I can't believe the monster signed with Top Rank.
Hold on a second. 44-year-old Victor Chinian is fighting in Australia next month. Jesus. I haven't heard that name in forever, Victor Chinian.
Wow.
Victor Chinian was a fighter that fought, he fought around 124, 126.
Wow. How about that?
He's most famous for getting knocked out by Nito Donaire.
How about that heavyweight you made a video about recently from, I don't know where he's from, Russia.
Croatia.
Yeah, Croatia.
Hrgovic.
Yeah. What do you think about him? Is he going to do anything in the heavyweight
He'll be
class?
world champion.
Huh?
Easy money. He'll be world champion. I like him more than Dubois. Straight up.
Oh man.
I like him more than Dubois. Straight up.
What do you like about him?
First of all,
he's height. I know he's tall.
First of all, he's a fucking beast. That's number one. Let's get that established. He's a beast.
Oh, so you didn't see the fight with Dubois? Dubois knocks people out. He's a young buck.
Hrgovic's amateur.
I hate when people bring up
that stuff is important. And it's not everything, but it does matter.
Christ. Go ahead.
It does matter because, I mean, I know you don't like Matt's comment, but we're going to quote him for a second.
Okay, go ahead.
9 times out of 10, or not 9 times out of 10,
yeah,
we'll say 7.5 to 8 times out of 10, a fighter will fight up to what he was as an amateur. So you can look at a guy's amateur. Yeah, it's true. There's exceptions, but
you're saying with that statement, you're saying he's gonna fight to his ability that we fight in amateurs. Or he's
I'm telling you that if he was a blue chip amateur, the odds of him being a blue chip pro are very, very high. If a guy was an average amateur or a guy who would get fall in tournaments but lose in the finals of tournaments, then he's gonna be a fringe contender. That's not how it works.
I understand that's what it's.
You want to go through each weight class? You want to go through each weight class?
No, but sometimes what's the
Dubois was a good amateur too. But he wasn't. Hrgovic was an outstanding amateur.
I mean, you can come in.
Dubois was a good amateur.
Yeah.
Hrgovic was an outstanding amateur. Big difference. Hrgovic won the bronze medal. Hrgovic was in the World Series of Boxing. I think he went pretty far in that.
That was then. This is now.
Okay, you want to go to the pros? His resume in the pros is better than Dubois.
Is he ranked high than Dubois?
He's got better names in his resume than Dubois.
How many knockouts he got? Has he got more than Dubois?
I think he's got about 6 and 8 fights.
I forgot how much Dubois. Dubois, I'm sure got some.
I mean, he's knocked out Amir Mansour. He knocked out Greg Corbin. He stopped Kevin Johnson. He's already knocked out some notable names in the heavyweight division.
I like Dubois. That's all I gotta say. And people better watch out for him in the heavyweight.
I mean, I'll tell you right now. I just said it earlier when I was live earlier. I said this. I said besides Dubois is one of the 3, but I said there's 3 aside from the champions. There's 3 heavyweights that I really like. Mm-hmm. Outside like Fury. If you ask me, Brandon, who are the heavyweights you like?
Yeah.
Who aren't champions, who are prospects coming up? There's 3 names: Hrgovic, Dubois, Trevor Bryan. Those are 3 names. Yeah. Croatia, UK, and America.
Yeah. All
okay.
Right. There you go.
Hrgovic is a beast. You know he sparred Wilder.
Did he?
There's a clip on YouTube of him sparring Wilder.
Did he beat his ass?
It's like 40 seconds long. Wilder,
So, just joking.
Wilder hits him with a right hand,
Yeah.
and he says, "Come on,"
Oh yeah.
and then he hits Wilder with a right hand.
No shit.
Yeah, this was in one of Klitschko's camps. He's been in a bunch of Klitschko's camps.
Also, you're learning a lot from him.
You know, he actually has a direct connection to Tyson Fury.
How?
He affected one of his fights.
He affected one of his fights.
Yeah, but when Tyson Fury signed to fight David Haye,
Okay.
one of the 2 times David Haye pulled out. One of the reasons he pulled out of one of those
him.
fights was because Hrgovic gave him a ridiculous cut above his left eye. He had to pull out.
Oh shit. Okay. That's understandable.
He's been in camp with all the top guys. He's beaten tons of really good fighters in the amateurs.
Yeah.
Blue chip.
And what do you think about I've seen that on Instagram before my phone went.
I'll tell you right now, Hrgovic beat Wilder in the next 3 fights. You give him 3 more fights, he beat Wilder. I'll tell you right now, he'll beat Deontay Wilder in the next 3 fights. Easy money.
Because he got more skills than Wilder.
Got more skills. He punches I won't say punches harder, but he's got really good power. Sound boxer. He'll stop Wilder.
Yeah.
He'll stop Wilder.
How about first.
Let's see the comments.
Well, how about Josh Warrington? They say that he
Oh, for those of you asking, I'm glad you brought that up. For those of you asking about Josh Warrington versus Galahad, I still haven't watched it yet. I'll probably watch it later on today when I have time, and you'll get a video about it. So I can't really comment and say too much, but what I will tell you, the rounds I watched, I thought Kid Galahad was winning them. He was boxing well, and he was lowering the punch output of Josh Warrington. Now, I don't know how the fight developed, but the first 4 rounds, that's what I saw.
Yeah, but with Warrington, they were bringing out, now he's fought everybody over in the UK. He needs to come over, jump ship, and come over here to the
Warrington?
US. Yeah, who would you want him to fight? I see on Instagram they were saying that
Shakur Stevenson. I think they're in the same weight class.
But isn't Shakur, who's he fighting next?
He's fighting one of your boys' fighters, Henry Revolta. He's fighting Harold Socaras from Cuba. 22 wins, 0 losses, and 3 draws. He actually fought on the undercard. He actually fought on the undercard of the fight we went to.
Yeah, but still.
But we didn't see him because we were in the locker room interviewing someone. But you know he's going to be a fighter that comes to win because he's a Henry Revolta fighter.
Yeah.
Wow. Just so you know, Dad, just so you get an idea what people are saying about Hrgovic.
Yeah.
Okay. Hrgovic is way better than Dubois and all these UK bums.
Wow.
Hrgovic looks very good in the pros as well. Yes, he is ranked higher than Dubois.
Yeah, but my point is this. My point is, I love all your comments. You let me with him. My point is, I don't just judge a boxer from his amateurs. I'm sorry.
People aren't judging him from amateur. Do you know? I just told you his pro resume.
I know. I understand.
I just told you what he did in the pros.
I don't believe the hype on that. I don't believe.
Do you know who Amir Mansour is?
Who?
Do you know who Amir Mansour is? You know who Amir Mansour is?
But
heavyweight veteran.
Right.
Good fight, solid fighter.
Yeah.
To be fighting your first 10 fights, he destroyed him. Then he fought Kevin Johnson, who's a heavyweight gatekeeper, destroyed him. Fought my man Gregory Corbin, ironed him out.
Okay, I'm not discrediting you. I'm like that. I don't like just always base everything on what they did in the amateurs because that's the
No. This is the pros. I'm not talking about amateurs.
No.
Pros.
I know what you're saying now. I know it's in the pro, but I'm saying, me personally, you could have a great amateur career. You can have all this crap about you.
Okay, he beat the shit out of David Haye sparring and prevented him from having a fight. Is that good enough?
I'm not mad. Yeah, I agree with what you're saying. The pro, I'm saying, but I don't just judge a fighter like that. I just don't. I take an account to it, but I don't just judge him like that because it's different. It's a different level of fighting. No, I don't care how many medals you won in the amateurs. How many knockouts you amateur.
Want to make a wager?
What?
Philip Hrgovic will be world champion before Daniel Dubois.
No.
Easy money.
Okay.
Easy money.
$10.
$10.
Yeah.
You guys got it right here.
Well, we got.
I bet my dad $10 that Philip Hrgovic will be world champion before Daniel Dubois. That's easy money.
Dubois is a beast.
He'll beat Wilder tomorrow. Hrgovic will beat Wilder tomorrow.
That's how skilled he is.
That's how good he is. He'll beat Wilder tomorrow.
I'm gonna have to go check one of his. I'm gonna go check his video.
You watched one of his fights. We watched it together. We knocked the shit out of Gregory Corbin in the first round.
Yeah. Oh, that big. Yeah. But
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he looks good. He looks good and everything. But guess what? I'm going with my big dog, Dubois.
Box says Kid Galahad made Josh Warrington look very ineffective and amateurish at times.
Yeah, I mean,
and he said Warrington needs to avoid Gary Russell Jr.
Yeah,
at all costs.
They said that. Well, first let me get this. They said that it was a very close fight, and when I heard it, they said Galahad, whatever his name was winning. So, I mean, the ties went to him, but I don't think he really won that fight. As far as Gary Russell, the 1 year fighter, fuck him. I don't care if he fights him or not. I don't like Russell either.
He's trying to get out of his Al Heyman contract.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's had a meeting with Eddie Hearn. You didn't hear about that?
No.
Apparently, he's been growing very frustrated at Al Heyman, and he had a meeting with Eddie Hearn like the day after his last fight.
Yeah.
He met with Eddie Hearn.
Yeah, because what's happening is he came out and called out. Who did he call on his back shirt? Remember when he fought? He had someone on his back shirt, and you liked it. You wanted to fight somebody.
As an Al called Leo called Al or something like that.
Yeah. So okay, that's fine. But at the same time, he's been up with Al Heyman for how long? So I'm glad he's moving on. But at the same time, I call him a 1 year boxer. So to me, I can't stand a boxer comes in, oh, I'm this, I'm good at this, I defended this. He only fought 1 year.
His last opponent was
Yeah,
no disrespect, but man, Kiko Martinez, that was a mismatch like hell.
Yeah.
Mismatch. There you go. Box. Dubois was quite raw. He can be a world champion later in his career.
Okay, I mean.
But exactly, he will not be world champion before. You better give me my $10.
He's gonna beat Gorman, okay? That I know.
He won't get past Gorman. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people picking Nathan Gorman.
$10.
I'm not betting that. I'm picking Dubois to win. Okay. Nathan Gorman.
Oh yeah. Are you saying Dubois still too young? Are they the same age?
They're saying too.
As the guy you talking about?
Hergovic's a bit older than Dubois.
How long he's been in?
He's in his 20s, I think. 20s.
Yeah.
I think.
But he's fought more.
His amateur resume is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, someone actually addressed that, by the way. LR Chicken says, amateurs means a lot. Most good amateur fighters turn out to be good pros. It's just how you adapt to the pros that matters.
That's what I meant,
amateurs, you develop a lot of your skill and experience about fighting.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's great. And my son gets mad when I say this, because he says, this is not baseball, Dad. Here you go with baseball. You have the minor leagues. You get prime down there.
Okay.
And then when
same thing
you sharpen your skills, they come up here. To me, the amateur is great. It primes the boxer to be better. He wins all these things, all these accolades, and blah 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 blah. A prime example, we could talk about Lomachenko. How many amateurs he's had?
Yeah, let's talk about him.
Okay.
He's one of the top 5 best pound fighters in the world. Let's talk about him.
But at the same time, I don't think that. For me, judging it, I just don't judge a boxer by his amateur. It primes him, it gets him ready, but I don't think. It tells you a little bit about him, what he could be. Some guys fold when they got to the
Dubois 21, Hergovich is 26.
Oh wow. Oh, Dubois 21, 26. Okay, yeah. So experience might overrule that.
I'll tell you right now, if Hergovich gets a title shot next year, he's winning the world title. I don't care. As long as it's not against Fury, he's winning the world title.
What do you see a strong point in? What makes you think so sure he's going to be one of those champions? There's something that in BT's mind that
someone said Lomachenko was a bad example. You literally picked the greatest amateur of all time. You picked the greatest amateur of all time.
No, I mean he's done. You're right.
One of the greatest amateurs of all time.
But what I'm saying is, Lomachenko, to me, hasn't reached that plateau yet to be the top of the top.
He's a pound for pound fighter.
He ducked. What's his name? He didn't want to fight.
That's a whole different.
He make all these excuses.
That's a whole different. That's a whole. What you're talking about is a whole different thing.
Yeah.
We're not talking about if he ducked Pacquiao or Lopez. We're talking about if he's a quality fighter. Is Lomachenko a quality fighter?
Oh, all along, yes. But
why is he a quality fighter?
Okay, fine. Like you said, the amateurs made him that way, or whatever the case may be. That's what I'm saying. But I don't put all my money just on the amateur record, because somebody could have a shitty record in amateurs and come out and be good in the pros.
What LR Chica said applies to baseball too, because you're saying,
right.
They prime you up, and you get your base skills there. It's just how a player adjusts to the
I agree.
leagues.
I'm not fighting with you. Yeah.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Who are the best fighters in boxing right now? Name me who are your top 5 best boxers?
Here we go.
Who's your top 5 pound for pound? Okay, who are your top 3 pound for pound? Forget 5. Name me 3. Just name me 3 pound for pound fighters. Name me 3 of them.
Right now?
Name me 3.
I like Usyk. I think he's 3 pound per pound.
Okay, 1.
I like Crawford.
Okay.
I like Crawford a lot.
All right.
And I like okay, that was for Lomachenko.
Okay, two of the 3 guys you just named. 2 of the 3 guys you just named were exceptional amateurs.
So they
both won gold medals. So you said they both were amazing amateurs.
So Dad,
Crawford was a solid. He wasn't a great amateur. He was a solid amateur. Crawford didn't even get past the Olympic trials.
Right.
He lost to like Saddam Ali and and
Right,
guys that are not shit compared to them as pros
Right,
now.
right.
But so that's a good example because sometimes a lot of Americans actually have that problem because a lot of Americans don't have amateur styles; they have pro styles. And sometimes you don't really get a glimpse into how good of fighters they are until they get to the pros. But for the most part, okay, for the most part, you can get an idea of what a guy's ceiling is by looking at what they did in the amateurs.
Okay.
That's why when Bob Arum and Top Rank scout people, they say, okay, well, Teofimo Lopez, what did Teofimo Lopez do in the amateurs? Well, damn, he won damn near every freaking regional tournament what there was to win in the amateurs.
Right. So
when they see Niall, when they see
well, I mean, from a promoter standpoint and a record standpoint, you want to do good in the amateurs.
Okay. Well, you remember my friend Cliff that worked for Greg Cohen Promotions? My friend Cliff.
Yeah.
That I stayed with in New York.
Right.
Okay. I talked to him one time. I asked him. I picked his brain.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
I said, Cliff, when you sign a fighter,
what do you look at?
What do you look at? Do you know what one of the first things that came out of his mouth was?
Amateur record?
He said, I want to know what they did in the amateurs. Why do they want to know what they did in the amateurs? They want to know what they did in the amateurs so they know what the ceiling of that fighter could potentially be.
I'm not discrediting you on that. Well, all I'm saying is that I just don't judge a fighter by that.
Golovkin, another great amateur.
That's fine. But now, I guarantee you there got to be some boxers that had great amateur record and they sucked in the pros.
Some of the best, Ollie Harrison. He won the gold medal at heavyweight.
Okay, so
didn't do shit in the pros.
So that's what I'm saying. So you can't.
Larry Holmes had less than 40 amateur fights, and he's one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. Roberto Duran had less than 40 fights, and he's one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. Okay.
So you can't judge it, just by.
But then Sugar Leonard, gold medal. Michael Carvajal, gold medal. Vander Holyfield, silver medal. Riddick Bowe, silver medal.
Guys,
Lennox Lewis,
guess what?
Gold medal.
I might be the senior one here, but I ain't gonna win this argument. He right. I'm gonna shake. I'm gonna give kudos to my son.
Who else is there?
I ain't gonna win because this going on forever.
More often than not.
He'll pull out the Bible on me real quick on the boxes.
I mean, come on,
it's
man.
all good. Bum City, Crawford.
Now, what's funny is, Tyson Fury, we use Tyson Fury because he wants to talk about amateurs. You know, Tyson Fury, in his amateur class, he wasn't the best heavyweight. Okay. Do you know who the best heavyweights in his amateur class were?
Go ahead, I'm listening to some of the.
I believe, and you guys, please correct me if I'm wrong, but the best amateurs in Tyson Fury's amateur class were Audley Harrison, who's no longer a pro, he's irrelevant in boxing.
Wow.
And David Price. David Price actually made the Great Britain Olympic team over.
He's got a fight
Tyson
right
Fury.
now. He's got a fight coming up.
Oh yeah, but think about that.
He don't really impress me at all.
David Price made it over Tyson Fury. In the amateurs.
In the amateurs, okay. So what about now? That's what I'm saying. You can go vice versa.
BT Tyson Fury was 34-4 in the amateurs.
Damn.
It's good.
But I guess it wasn't good enough in David Price?
He didn't. No, David Price was supposed to be the next big thing.
Wow.
He was. Yeah. David Price.
He was hyped up to be the best thing.
No. What do you know about his career?
I don't know. The fights I like.
He was hyped up to be because right now he's in the twilight of his career.
Okay.
When he was younger, he was supposed to be the next great heavyweight. Like literally, he was at one point.
David Price?
Yeah. At one point in time, Fury versus David Price was one of the biggest. Like how Joshua versus Dillian White was when they fought.
Yeah.
That fight between them two was supposed to be like maybe even bigger than that.
Wow.
But David Price, what happened with him was he fought Tony Thompson. You remember Tony Thompson?
And he got knocked out?
Tony Thompson fought Luis Ortiz. Ortiz starched him in like 5 rounds.
That's what you're going to do
when Tony Thompson was older, not when he was younger.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
But Tony Thompson took PEDs and stopped David Price. He beat him once the first fight. I think he stopped him the second.
Wow.
And David Price was never the same after that. And David Price never really fought. He never really
came back to the same.
He never he was always a guy that he turned out to be a good TV fighter.
Yeah.
But he was projected to be world champion, next big thing. Fury is the weakest big man I've ever seen.
What do you define as weak on him? I mean, what do you feel? How do you define that?
But just so you know,
I'm just letting him.
Just so you know, Gennady Golovkin's amateur record was 345-5.
What was it?
345 wins and 5 losses.
Jesus Christ, that was like back in the day when boxing took 15 rounds.
Derek Cuevas' amateur record was 171-11.
Okay.
Romo Gonzalez. Romo Gonzalez. You know Romo Gonzalez?
What?
88-0.
Oh shit! Untouchable.
Romo Gonzalez was 88-0 in the amateurs.
Woo! Bring it out there.
I don't want to hear nothing from you guys. His first loss in boxing period wasn't until he lost to Rongosai. Because he was undefeated as an amateur for 88 fights, and then he was undefeated for 44 or 45 fights.
I I agree with you. He's not my boyfriend, but I agree with you.
A weight drain.
Fury definitely won that fight.
Ill-prepared Fury whooped windmill wild swinger for PBC influence draw. He pushes his punches. He pushes his punch. Yeah, he pushed his punches all upside Wilder's head. You're damn right. He pushed his punches.
So, what are you saying about him? So he doesn't think he's all that.
He's saying he pushes his punches. Like he's saying he doesn't snap his punches properly.
Okay, but I mean, styles win fights, and his style might not be what we all are accustomed to seeing, the knockout or whatever. But he gets it done. And my son was just telling me that he got 28 fights with how many knockouts?
20.
So I mean, however you want to look at it, he's got to have some type of power.
And what's funny is, believe it or not, he's actually Tyson Fury in his career has stopped fighters that Alexander Povetkin even failed to stop.
You say he pushes his punches. I mean, pushes like he just goes like he's going forward like this.
No. When you throw punches, you're supposed to keep your punches short and you're supposed to snap them.
Yeah.
But he's saying that Tyson Fury pushes them. When you push your punches, you
lose power.
You lose power. When you snap them, that's why if you listen to most trainers, they'll tell their fighters they want you to snap the punches.
Yeah.
Or they want the fighters to stay short. They rather their fighters stay short and compact than to go like this and like, because they want to make sure the punches are sharp and they get
when I see Fury fight a lot, it looks to me he doesn't have any power. Like, I mean, he's got the power to hit when he hits somebody, but it's not a definite power.
Honestly, when he fought Wilder, I just think he was not at his ideal weight.
Well, I mean, you gotta think about it. He's 10 times better now.
Christian Hammer got stopped by Fury, but won the distance with Luis Ortiz and Alexander Povetkin. Exactly. Point taken.
Wow. Okay, yeah.
So,
well, the proof's in the pudding. You can't just judge everything by how what a fighter does until he gets it done in the ring. And I mean, Fury's been doing it in the ring. So
Deontay Wilder was a bronze medalist as an amateur.
Man, fuck Wilder. Wilder always got best right hand. And once somebody takes that right hand, he has nothing. He has no skills. He had to have Lennox Lewis teach him how to fucking jab.
He won the bronze medal as an amateur with less than 3 years of boxing experience. And George Foreman did the same thing, won the gold medal. And Anthony Joshua won a gold medal. You want to keep going?
Okay, George Foreman.
Mayweather won a silver medal, but should have won the gold.
Then Wilder.
Frank Tate won a gold medal.
Okay. Name me all the skills that Wilder has besides his right hand.
He's got a...
Come on, guys. Tell me what else that Wilder got
I'm gonna tell you,
make him a better boxer.
I'll tell you. He's got a good jab. He's got an improved... His jab is...
It's improved.
It's improved. Exactly, it's improved.
Okay.
I didn't say it was world-class jab, but his jab is good enough to set up his right hand.
Okay.
That's why he landed his right hand.
Okay.
He wouldn't land his right hand if he really didn't know how to set it up. So I would say his jab.
No, you're the B side.
Oh, you know Joshua Buatsi? I don't think he medaled.
Fury had to get. I don't know what he said. Yeah, I mean, just saying. I don't think Wilder's like the best skilled boxer out there. He's not. He only has that right hand that's making, and like Brendan.
You know who else wasn't a skill?
I mean, you have everything set up by the jab. We all know that.
You know what's funny though? You know what's funny? There's a fight. Calvin Brock. I did an interview a couple years ago. All right. I did
good prediction.
I did a Fury interview a couple years ago with former heavyweight contender Calvin Brock.
Yeah.
Boxing maker, Charlotte, North Carolina's very own.
Yeah.
Lost to Klitschko. I heard. Anyway, Calvin Brock said that Deontay Wilder reminded him of George Foreman, and this was before. I think this was just after Deontay Wilder had knocked out Arthur Spilko, so this was very early in his title reign. And
he said that. Well, I guess,
he said that Deontay Wilder, if you look at the way he came up to the amateurs, then how he came up to the pros, it's very comparable to George Foreman.
Okay.
Because George Foreman was the same thing as Wilder. He picked up boxing later on in life. With little boxing experience, he won the gold medal in the Olympics. Mm-hmm. Wilder did the same thing. Picked up only boxed a couple years, won the bronze medal. And they're both like two of the biggest punchers ever. And now it's funny too because they said the same thing about George Foreman. Oh, he don't got crazy skills. All he got is big punch.
Yeah.
But somehow
he got it done.
He still finds out how to land that punch. Like same thing. You know, when he fought Michael Moore, this great amateur, a lineal heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
You know, and Michael Moore, southpaw, boxing him, slipping punches.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, there you go.
I mean, like I say, he's got that punch, and that one punch can come anytime. That's the problem.
Phantom Braun, he says unpredictability. Yes, that's what Wilder brings to the table.
Well, that's what I mean. It's funny you say that. We were just talking to Trevor Bryan's trainer, Stacey McKelling, kudos to him. He came from the Crunk Gym, and Emmanuel's still one of the greatest. Rest in peace. He brought that out. That he says, I was telling my son. He said, we can train. We can fight. My fighter can fight anybody. The only issue that I'm gonna have, like most trainers have, is getting in the ring with Fury. He said his awkwardness, his style is just you can't train for that.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, man. Good point. George Foreman did have a good jab, a very stiff jab. He did. That he did. But he doesn't see the thing is, you know a little bit about boxing, so like most people don't know that. They just say George. A lot of people, if you're talking about George Foreman, they say, oh well, he had no skills. But
wow, kudos to him. Yeah.
Deontay let his emotions get to him too easily. Tyson messed his head up before they even fight in the build-up.
That's the game.
And he's gonna do it even worse.
That's the game. I mean, if you could,
you don't think that entrance last night fucked the Wilder's head, seeing the Tyson Fury in the American flag?
Probably did. I mean, think about it.
He probably punched a hole in his wall. He probably think, man, why did I think of that?
Yeah, because I'm telling you, Bronze Bauer, to me, I've said it all along. His team sucks. Loyalty sometimes is good, but it was.
You think Al Heyman is not good?
You
no. Like Al Heyman?
Not for Wilder's. Not in Wilder's case. He's not making no.
You don't like Al Heyman in anybody's case.
I'm just tired of the fighters get brainwashed. Oh, Heyman's a good guy.
Yo, remember when Andy Reese thanked Al Heyman on the zone?
Yeah.
That shit was wild.
Yeah, some sick shit, but it is what it is. I mean, that's all advertisement. Ronald Finkley, who's all?
Oh, Ronald Finkley's here. What's up, Ronald Finkley?
What's going on?
I think Ortiz would sleep Fury and Brazil would go. What?
Listen, Ortiz is going to take care of your Bronze Bomber. My son said he's too old, but he's still got the power.
Bro, Joseph Parker will beat Luis Ortiz right now.
No way.
Povetkin will.
Maybe Povetkin. He's very powerful.
Yo, Joseph Parker will rip that dude in. If Joseph Parker decides to let his hands go.
Okay, say that again.
He's called
New
Zealand Adrian Broner.
Yeah. So, you've been kissing all along.
You sound biased, boss.
Well, yeah.
Nah, bro. I'm not being biased. Luis Ortiz was very skilled. He's still very skilled, but his stamina has declined. His punching power is declining rapidly. He's getting injured. Listen, I live here in Miami, so I hear things about Ortiz all the time. He's getting injured in the gym constantly. I'm telling you right now.
He says,
I'm telling you right now.
Parker couldn't even sleep a hammer. The hammer says.
Yo, this is gonna sound very disrespectful. If you give Tom Schwartz 2 training camps.
No. Experience will beat his ass.
Give Tom Schwartz 2 training camps with Tyson Fury.
It'll never happen.
Yo, Tom Schwartz will all the smoke.
Yeah. Anyways,
hit that boy like Max Schmeling.
What I'm gonna say is about T's.
Shout out to you, Ronald.
I forgot what I was gonna say about Wilder.
Yo, what if you fought Tom Schwartz and Tom Schwartz beat his ass?
Who?
What's your tease?
I'm telling you, he had no. Man, my son just crazy, man. I think he's sleeping.
Derek Chisora will beat Louis Tees right now. Yo, you don't understand. Like, Louis Tees is really, like, declining. But, like, he's declining.
The fact that, you're right what you're saying.
But
even with his decline, he almost beat
gas,
Wilder.
No gas. Punching power is gone. Literally, the only reason he stopped Travis Coffin was because of the ref. Travis Coffin.
Okay, so you're saying,
and I think it was the 12th round or the 10th round.
You're saying that he's not gonna beat Wilder, or he doesn't have a chance to beat Wilder.
It's very slim.
Anybody guessing? I mean,
he got a 5% chance of beating Wilder. 5.
You just never know.
Wilder is better. Listen, like I'm not the biggest Wilder fan.
Puts Wilder sleep with that
Wilder
belt.
has gotten better since that fight. What part of that you don't understand? He's different. He's different. Wilder is different now.
And you don't think Ortiz got
better? He's improved mentally. No. Yo, Philip Hrgovic? Yo, Philip Hrgovic, the Croatian?
I agree. Yeah, I mean, he's got powerful right hand.
Philip Hrgovic will.
That right hand is powerful, and that right hand it puts everybody to sleep. I got you on that.
Dave Allen will give Louis Tees a good fight right now. If he's in shape. Yo,
I can't see what sound.
Pulev said he's not interested in the Fury fight. I'll tell you who Louis Tees can beat, though.
Oh, he was saying that somebody said Al Heyman was selling PBC. Is he still happening? You told me that because where he's won the belts, that he's gonna save it. He's gonna save.
Ortiz is having the last fight of his career this year. Exactly.
It's all
whenever,
good.
Whenever he fights Wilder, that's the last fight of his career.
It could be.
It
But he
is.
might
No,
go
it
to-
is. It is. I'll
Hey,
tell
I
you
like.
right now.
Hey, I like both fighters, but hey,
I'll tell you right now.
I got to go, my man King Kong.
I'll tell you right now. I hear things about him because he trains here. I hear things about him in the gym. all the
What
time.
about you keep saying
Injured in
PEDs?
camp. No.
Oh.
You know me. That dude is always injured in camp. He gets injured. He's old.
Well,
55 years old.
The question about Ortiz is that since he's from Cuba, you really don't know his age. People think he's over 50.
I'm telling you right now. You said
So-
yourself. You saw him in person when we went to the fight.
Yeah.
You said, man, that motherfucker look old.
Yeah.
You said it.
Yeah.
Yourself.
But I mean, I think Wilder's gonna beat him, but I never count him out though. I'll put it that way.
I'm not counting him out. He's a good fighter, but I'm saying right now.
I mean, but sometimes
He's-
when BT tells me things
he's getting destroyed.
and the facts, I have to. It's a reality. It's a reality. But
you know-
sometimes, even not just in boxing, my son would tell me this all the
Even
time.
in life.
Oh, he's picked the underdogs.
Yeah. Bro, with you know how Deontay Wilder.
Oh yeah, Miller vs Fury. You were talking.
You know
about
how Wilder went viral for knocking out Severino in the rematch and went viral for knocking out Brazil recently.
that, right?
And the same thing will happen with Ortiz. It won't be a knockout. It is going to be like I'm talking about like highlight reel, like Arthur Spilka.
Okay. Fury and Miller, somebody was saying.
I feel sorry for Ortiz. He got tricked into turning down the AJ payday, and now he's about to get decapitated.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. That was the dumbest move he made when they offered him the AJ fight. Win or loss, he would have got good money there.
Someone asked me Ortiz versus Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz would.
No, I think Andy Ruiz is younger.
Andy Ruiz would
He's
destroy.
more of a puncher.
You know what it is too?
More aggressive.
Listen, let me tell you guys why I'm not high on Ortiz like I used to be for a couple reasons. One, he has no gas. Stamina is not what it used to be. A fighter like Ruiz would chew up and spit out Luis Ortiz at this moment. Luis Ortiz sits at age 39. Q and age 54.
I was saying, people saying that. Is that fact, Bump City, or you just like
He's probably
just
joking
throwing
around.
Oh, okay.
You act like Schwartz is a good fighter. No,
We just joking. He's laughing too.
I was telling him. I told my dad. I said, if you give Tom Schwartz 2 training camps to work with Tyson Fury, I think he give Luis Ortiz a good fight.
I'll tell you what I want to
Because
see.
he has no gas. He got no gas anymore.
I'll tell you what
No
I want to
punching
see.
power.
I want to see Riddick, Big Daddy Bo versus Lennox Lewis right now. And Bo said, give me 3 months, and I'm ready for you, Lennox Lewis.
Riddick Bowe beat up Luis Ortiz right now. They're about the same age. Riddick Bowe iron out Luis Ortiz.
He's got the big hands. My motherfucker's some big hands.
Bro,
I would like to see Foreman's hands, but his hands are big.
Hey, yo, Riddick Bowe beat Luis Ortiz right now. Straight up. If you give Riddick Bowe 3 months to train, and you motivate him with some money, he'll beat freaking Luis Ortiz. You might think I'm sounding crazy,
He
but
said, hell no.
you might think I sound crazy for what I'm saying, but they're about the same age. Riddick Bowe, his defense is still crazy.
Yeah.
His right hand is crazy.
I'm just saying, like, I would love to see that. Everybody's been dying to see the fight that never happened, and to see them both get in the ring.
That'd be a good fight.
Oh my God! I think my son was telling me about one time. He was telling me that they were trying to hook up something with Holyfield and Bo, and it didn't work out.
For those of you who don't know this, I'll give you some inside information right now.
Yeah.
In 2017 or 16, the promoters of the Heavyweight Factory and some investors, they were planning on doing a whole worldwide tour where Bo and Holyfield fought in exhibitions, and it never. I don't know the exact reasons why it never happened, but I think it's because Riddick Bowe didn't lose the weight. Riddick Bowe is punch drunk. He can't beat Lennox. What does that got to do with him fighting Lennox Lewis?
I mean, they're both around the same age. I think Lennox looks in better
I
shape
mean,
now.
if you land that right hand on Lennox Lewis, Lennox going to sleep.
Have you seen his hands? I'm telling you.
Going to sleep. I'm telling you right now.
And my son was telling me that he was doing some with him. And he still.
Oh yeah, I was Bo was showing me how to move my head and do defense and stuff. So he told me to try to hit him and stuff, and I was hitting him. Bo is deceptively quick, man. Like,
don't get it twisted.
You guys might think he's stupid and he's punch drunk. That motherfucker's still sharp.
Hey.
And if he trained and put his mind to it, and he beat the shit out of Lennox Lewis.
Hey, go to my son's video and watch when he asked Lennox Lewis $15 million. He would be ready in 3 months.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, yeah.
He came out and said that, so you need to see that video so you see that. And you can also see the video where he says that Lennox Lewis ducked Riddick Bowe. Check it out on Two School
Someone
Sports.
said Riddick Bowe is probably younger than Luis Ortiz.
Well, he is. I'm 51, so he's gonna be 51 too. Cause remember Bo saying that the other day.
Yeah. So Ortiz, yeah.
That's crazy. I believe that with the Cuban fighters. They never tell the actual birth or whatever, or if they come here with the papers. You know how that goes.
You ever seen that movie, It's Not My Fault that Ortiz birth certificate consists of hieroglyphics?
It's crazy. I'm laughing my ass out. Yeah. So he's a senior citizen. He should be collecting Social Security.
He really should.
Yeah.
You know, there was ironically.
Well, the serious part, on a serious note about boxing though, is whether he's old or not. I don't wish bad on any fighter. I see all these tragedies happen where they're out of it.
Yeah.
So I mean, I wish the best for
I
all
mean,
the fighters as far as their health.
I interviewed Leon Spinks a couple years ago. And he was all fucked up.
Oh my God! Didn't you have to use something to go ahead and?
I had that. I mean, I know a lot of you guys ask for subtitles of Bo, and I don't usually put them in the interviews. But for Leon Spinks, like I couldn't even understand Leon. I could understand punch drunk fighters, but I couldn't understand Leon Spinks with a damn.
At all?
Literally, it was a 2-minute interview. It took me 30 minutes to edit.
Oh shit!
Because of how I couldn't understand him. I had to play it back, listen, play it back, listen, to make out what he was saying.
Right.
Yeah. So Leon Spinks, I remember when I interviewed him, it was all
crazy,
all fucked up.
Yeah. You wanna keep going on the thing or?
Got
It's gonna die out.
11%. My phone's 11%, so we got probably about a good 10 solid minutes. About a good 10 to 15 solid minutes.
Throw the questions to us. We love talking boxing.
Drop your last minute
somebody
questions
asked if Miller was gonna sign with Top Rank.
Right now, that it appears like that's what he's gonna try to do. He's talking to Bob. Fury and him were talking. So.
Well, what happened? Did Hearns fire him because he lost?
He was never officially signed to Hearn.
No.
No.
But he signed to Salida, isn't he?
He signed to two promoters simultaneously.
Yeah. So.
Which is kind of crazy because I don't know how he gets paid money because initially he was signed with Greg Cohen Promotions, right?
Right.
Okay. Greg Cohen Promotions has been losing money like crazy.
Right.
Greg Cohen Promotions and him didn't get along, so then he went and signed with Salida along with Greg Cohen Promotions.
Right.
Greg Cohen Promotions and Salida Promotions are two promotional outfits that have a good relationship with Eddie Hearn. So he never formally signed a contract with Eddie Hearn, but he got on shows because those promoters were connected to Hearn in those ways.
But I mean, at the end of the day, he's losing money because doesn't every promoter get a percentage of the purse?
Yeah. Exactly. Leon Spinks is really bad. Yeah, Leon Spinks was horrible.
That's kind of sad to see him that way, you know? But that's what happens sometimes with boxing.
Miller should just be banned from fighting.
A lot of people are really angry with Miller for that. I mean, he came out on IFL. He had an interview not too long ago.
I didn't even watch it, man. Honestly,
my son
I'm all about giving second and third chances and stuff like that. Like I believe in forgiveness. I believe in redemption and stuff like that. And hopefully things do work out for Miller and he can clear his name. But even for me, I don't hate Jarrell. Jarrell's been very good to me.
Yeah.
I love Jarrell as a person. But him justifying, you gotta understand. This man went on and on and on and on and on and on about how, literally, he went on about how
Josh on PEDs,
on PEDs, and how Huey Fury's on PEDs, and this guy's on PEDs,
no,
that guy's
he
on PEDs.
was, yeah.
And then he's got all this crap in the system, and then I don't want to hear how to try to justify, scientifically it's proven to do this and it's proven to do that, and I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Listen.
You had EPO on your system. You had GW1516, some bullshit I never heard about in my life that was taken off the market in 2007. And you had HGH all on your system at the same time.
And the funny part was, didn't he get busted before or something? Some fights.
He tested positive when he was an MMA fighter.
So, I mean, when you know you're doing wrong and you try to clear your conscience, you can't clear it by trying to cheat the system or catch up to you.
Listen, I'm one of those people where I'm like, okay, I don't think PEDs make you a better fighter, but shit, when you're taking that much PEDs, you're really trying to get a competitive edge.
Yeah, it's crazy.
For me, I'm a little bit more lenient with it because I think I have this mentality where I don't think any fighter is clean.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
if a fighter is juicing, I don't think it makes you a better fighter.
Yeah,
but when you take that much,
in every sport, athletes try to get an edge, but sometimes it hurts you. Even in baseball and in other sports, Miller should just come right out after when he knew that he should just cancel the fight, whatever other reason or whatever, and just wait it and let it go. But no, he knew what he was doing. He had it in his system, and he tried to buck the system.
And now all of a sudden,
and it took him a long time for him to come back.
Yeah, and then I literally saw him. Were you there? Yeah, you weren't there, but you saw him that day too.
Oh yeah, I seen it from our videotape.
Literally, we saw Jarrell the day before all this shit came out, and that whole day we saw him at the gym.
Yeah,
he was all weird and he was in a weird mood. And he didn't
wanna
want to do no
talk or
interview.
nothing,
He
no.
didn't want to talk to nobody.
So
and
he
I told my dad, I said, this is not Jarrell. Something is off.
Yeah,
And
maybe
it came out the
they
next day.
pissed him, and that's what happened. And it came out. That's what happened because he.
And maybe he was mentally preparing himself for the fire so that was gonna happen.
Yeah, he knew what was coming. You know. It's sad but true. I videotaped him.
And sometimes fighters have the money to cover their tracks, like Canelo
Well.
or Floyd.
Yeah, I mean, money buys anything, to be honest with you.
Especially boxing.
I mean, boxing's so corrupt in its own way, you just don't know anymore. And it's sad, but it's true. So
That's why you gotta respect the fighters that do it clean.
That's right. Any athlete that does it clean. You can't take away from them because somebody else wants to cheat the system.
Miller was always a cheat. He used to be around Floyd. Makes money makes a person a cheat. You know what? Fuck it, man. It's 5 in the morning. Ain't nobody watching right now. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret that I heard. Okay, we're gonna drop some inside information on you. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I should say it. I don't know if I should say
Don't
it.
say it because you might
I'm not gonna say it, but there's some information that I'm privy to that I want to tell you guys. But I can't.
People that tell you, you
I can't really tell you who told me and what I know. But
Yeah.
let's just say that I know that Jarrell Miller was consulting with another heavyweight fighter about how to cycle off PEDs.
It's crazy.
And these conversations took place on multiple occasions. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah. I mean,
But I'm not gonna say more than that.
at the end of the day, like I said, you try to box. A cheat never wins, and the winner never cheats.
Yeah.
And if you can go in the ring, you're not lying. You're just lying to yourself. You're disrespecting the sport,
Yep.
and that's not how it's been done.
Yeah.
I'm old school.
And you know what's crazy? Jarrell Miller, before he was even a name in boxing, I remember he used to be right here on YouTube. He used to have his own YouTube channel and he used to comment on videos about Trevor Bryan. And he used to have his own channel. He used to comment my videos.
Yeah.
Back when YouTube messaging, he used to message me all the time. He used to DM me on Instagram. He used to DM me things on Instagram about Huey Fury and how they bucked the system with UCAD. And
Yeah.
like
It's just disappointing because he had a shot that he's been crying for many years and all this other stuff, and he finally gets a shot, but the whole time he's been cheating.
yeah.
Like literally, he's always gonna be marked as a cheater,
Yeah.
no matter how you look at it.
People want to know who's the heavyweight that he had the conversation about cycling off his PEDs. I'm not gonna tell you who
Can't
guys
tell you
who
that.
I can't tell you who it is.
I mean, only certain thing he can tell you.
But there's there's a lot of people that I know here in South Florida, and Jarrell spent a lot of time in gyms here in South Florida, so I know that he had conversations. And I'm not gonna even if you guys get it right, I'm not gonna tell you who it was. He had conversations with a particular heavyweight about cycling off PEDs, and these conversations took place for well over a year.
It's crazy. I mean, it's all confidentially.
And I just found this out maybe a month ago.
Yeah, we could tell you certain. I mean, my son don't even tell me when he go talk to the trainers. We go to some gyms. He goes in our office and he does what he does do. But certain things I don't want to even hear because I forget and I'll talk about it.
Yeah.
So I have to respect my son and respect the trainers.
But it is what it is, man. You know, he that's his bed. He's got to lie in it.
And sleep in it.
And sleep in it, man. Hopefully for himself, he can clear his
I mean,
name.
we're not hating on him.
I'm not hating. I like Jarrell,
No.
but I'm just saying, like, for years I've been talking to Jarrell on social media for the last 3 years and some change now.
Yeah.
And through our many other conversations, he's talked about how Klitschko was on PEDs, how Joshua was on PEDs, how Huey Fury was on PEDs, how Tyson Fury was on PEDs.
But he could never say himself.
But he never said himself.
It's crazy.
In fact, I remember one time I was at the Jarrell said some weird ass shit to me one time at the gym. Remember one time I was sitting at the gym?
You never point a finger at somebody because you always got 4 pointing back at you. And that's what happened to Miller.
That is true. But I remember one time we were at the gym. He said some weird ass shit to me one time. We were sitting in the gym one time. This is like in 2017. This like I'm gonna say March of 2017 at that Weight Factory. We're sitting there. He's waiting for his barber to come to the gym and give him a haircut. And he's got this really like discouraged. Yeah, that interview.
Yeah.
Discouraged look in his face. And he says, "Bro, I need some amino acids." I'm like, "The fuck?"
Yeah.
Like amino, like I never heard nobody say that.
Yeah.
I need some amino acids.
You see protein, you'll be fine.
So
I mean, whatever. It is what it is. He knows his career is blemished. No matter what he does, he's gonna
just tell us. Is it a fat heavyweight? No, I'm not gonna tell you who it was. Just know it was a heavyweight. It was a heavyweight.
Yeah. We can't tell you everything.
I'm not giving you no facts about who the heavyweight was. I'm not gonna tell you if he was fat.
Sometimes I talk to my son, he tells me the same thing. I only can tell you between the lines.
I can only tell you certain things.
So
I can't tell you everything.
I'm his father.
And I tell him everything.
I'm his father. He don't let me know everything, so it's top secret. But that's because he got respect within the boxing community with certain trainers that been around for a long time, and they trust him.
They trust me, and I'm not gonna violate the trust of people who I've spent years building a relationship with, because once I do that, I'll never know anything that's going on.
The fight when Joshua got knocked out, you'd be surprised how his phone was ringing with trainers calling him. We're trying to do videos for the post videos for the fights, and trainers. I said, Brandon, who's calling you? Oh, this one's calling me. I said, Jesus, Brandon, you got the hookup. They don't call our people, but they call Brandon. I don't know why, but they love him.
They seem to really like me. So
anyway, guys, anything else you want to talk about?
We'll give you two more minutes, because my phone's on 6%.
We had a great time.
And it's 5:15.
Yeah.
And we gotta eventually
go
be
home.
regular people and go to sleep.
Yeah.
So
Thank you for supporting us. If hit that like button, Snapchat,
drop some questions.
whatever.
Well,
we're here.
2 or 3 more questions and we're out of here. 2 or 3 more questions. Drop them down below.
Oh shit, Klitschko versus Klitschko. If they ever fought, I'm taking his older brother.
Vitaly?
Yeah. I think his more aggressive was better. I never seen his fight only on video, but I like his the way he fought.
McKinley rates him highly.
Yeah, I really did like it, so I would take his brother.
This
one. He
said gotcha.
No. He said all cash cow.
He said no snitching. Gotcha.
All cash.
This one could be one of the good ones.
I tell you. Y'all have, like I said, have a good morning. What fight do you guys want to see happen? I mean, besides the same old, same old. I mean, do you have any under the radar fighters that you think are good?
On my way to work now on the East Coast. All right, Ronald, have a good day at work, champ.
Have a blessed day.
Vitaly's
Thank you for listening.
better chin would come into play. Probably.
Yeah, I would take his brother. I don't know. I just like his style. He didn't fight as long as the other one, right?
No, Vitaly had more longevity.
Did he?
But no, Vlad had more longevity, I should say.
But I think Vitaly had more of the dog in him.
Vitaly was a warrior.
Yeah, that's why I like him. So
Lennox didn't want no smoke with him in that rematch.
Wow.
Lennox said, "I'm getting out of boxing
quickly.
I want no smoke with
the
Vitaly."
quickness. Yeah, so
he said, "I was supposed to fight Kirk Johnson." Yeah, because he was supposed to fight Kirk Johnson.
And
then Vitaly became a late replacement, and Vitaly actually wanted to be more dangerous. It's kind of like what happened with Reese. Yeah. But Lennox actually won his fight. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, guys, because my phone's on 4%. But it's been a great night. I'm glad. I hope for those of you who were here earlier, when I was walking around and I cut off on these fights, I hope these last 2 hours made it up to you guys, because I didn't like how that went. Even got my dad into it, so you guys got my father here.
Anytime we talk boxing, I love talking and interacting with you guys. You taught me a lot of things about some boxers tonight that I didn't know. So thank you for supporting the channel, supporting us, and watching us. And have a blessed day, all of you guys.
Fury versus last question. Fury versus Michael Hunter. Who do you think for a tune-up fight? What do you think for a tune-up fight? That'd be a really good fight. Hunter's been yapping his mouth about how he thinks he could beat Fury because he beat him in the amateurs and all this stuff. So I love to see that fight if it happened. And James Davies, are you coming to the UK? Yes. For those of you wondering, last thing I'm gonna say. I will be in the UK December the 4th. December the 4th, mark your calendars. True School's supposed to be there. I'll be there. He's not gonna be. For those of you wondering if he's coming, he won't be there.
Not this time. Maybe next time around.
But December the 4th, I'll be in the UK. So the closer it gets, the more details you will get about my UK trip, and the more things we'll coordinate. So
UK, for all you UK boxing fans, if you have any gyms that you want him to go see or whatever, for him to get to know certain things, be glad to take him. He would love to go.
Yeah, if you want to take me to any football matches, at soccer, at stadiums, I'll definitely go. But I'm going to get out because my phone's going to die. So you guys have a blessed night. Have a good morning. Have a good extra day. I'm going to get some sleep because I'm running on E. So
have a blessed day.
Take care, guys.
Thank you.